All right, I think we might be live. I think we're live. Let me test. Oh, crud. I was going to say, let me test the chat, and I just realized it doesn't have the chat up and running. So hold on, everybody. Everybody who's watching, it's a live stream. Sorry, it's live and crazy, and I don't have everything prepped. So hold on one moment while I get the chat working. Let's see. Let's run a test of Twitch. Let's just type in Twitch into the comments and see if that shows up in my... Okay, that shows up. And then let's try YouTube. And for this, oh, crud. Let's see here. Let's see if this will work. Oh, okay. Okay. Great. And then I need to update the chat. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, good. Everything started failing and crashing. And it's like I'm going to lose my video feed. Okay, all right, let's see here. This is TUESDAY and TUESDAY. So, anybody watching, this isn't even night, it's evening. Update. Continue. Okay. Let's see. This is... let's see. Okay, great. All right, we're in. Let's see how this does. Okay, everything is showing up. I think we're doing great. Let's get into the game now, and let's have some fun. And I got a lot of stuff to tell you guys about. Let me just make sure that my volume is going. It is. Yeah, okay, everything's going. Let's play. We got a lot of stuff to do. Here we go. So, what did I want to tell you guys? While it's loading, the first thing is I may change my streaming a little bit because right now I've been doing nothing but Fallout 4 just because I've been setting up and practicing for Fallout 4 or practicing for streaming and so on. And Fallout's the game that I know the best, and so that's the one that I was going to learn streaming with. However, I believe that my girlfriend and I are probably going to start streaming Baldur's Gate 3 early. I don't know that for certain, but it's possible that I'm going to do the stream for 2 or 3 hours, take a small break, and then we're going to start in on a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Like I'll come back tonight later, like at 8 p.m. California time, to do a second playthrough, which would be the start of a Baldur's Gate 3 stream. I will do my best to keep streaming both, but once Baldur's Gate 3 starts, that will probably be the priority. I would note that we won't be doing what we had said, which was that when we did Baldur's Gate 3, it would be with the new patch, and we would be using the new classes. That new patch isn't out yet. We're going to start streaming anyway. So that's the deal. Okay. So I'm here. This is where we left off, and I was going to do some things without you guys last night, and then I didn't get the chance. So let's talk. let's see. One thing I wanted to do that I said I was going to do last night and then I couldn't is that I said I needed to fix the beds and I needed to dump gear. Let's see if I can get my... There we go. That's what I want. Robot, follow me.
Connie shops sometimes with the words, but it ain't personal. That's just her way.
All right, cargo buddy. Give me everything.
A little more than we can carry, did we, sir?
Maisie, get off my workshop. She literally meowed no. That's awesome. I might like that crippling 10mm. I might keep that. I might keep that. Oh my gosh, I just realized, you guys, I suck. Okay, hold on. It might look like the game froze, but it didn't. Sir Puffington is here. This is what I just realized. I could not see the chat. But now, hold on, I think I can. There. Do I see the chat now? I see the chat. Excellent. Okay. So Puffington. Hey, by the way, if you guys are on YouTube, you should look up Sir Puffington, because I just looked at Sir Puffington's account on YouTube. That is a good-looking man. I don't know if you've seen. He's got a little thumbnail, a little icon of himself. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be himself. It could be somebody else. Who knows? But that's a good-looking boy. Anyway, welcome, Sir Puffington. It's lovely to have you here. Thanks for coming. Let's see. Sir Puffington was playing Fallout 4 in survival mode yesterday. That was really good. He was peppering the chat with questions about it and going nuts. It was great. All right, let's get rid of all this junk. He says, oh, it's an old picture. No. Okay, nobody go to his account and look at his picture. He says it's old. Okay, so not only are we gonna yeah, he says he's got to change it. Not only are we potentially going to change this up and do a little more Baldur's Gate 3 and a little less Fallout 4, but also I may change times around if I can. I don't know that I can, but I was looking at Twitch's. Twitch has this like research section. If you're a content creator, if you're doing streaming services and stuff like that, they have this research section where you can learn like what's popular to stream, what gets an audience, that kind of thing. And one of the things is if you want to be an affiliate with Twitch, where you get to do all the the fun stuff, it unlocks all the cool things. If you want to do that, you have to have an average of 3 viewers on your stream. One of the things that they have in the research area of Twitch is like an approximation, like an average. They'll show you an average for any game. Type in any game you want that's been streamed, and they'll show you an average number of viewers for that game. And so if you look at any like current really popular game, like right now, Kingdom Come Deliverance is really doing well. Avowed is kind of doing, it's okay. And there's a few others like that. Then you can see like very high average viewer numbers. And if you wanted to be an affiliate, you would go stream those games and you would become an affiliate in like 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Like you could become an affiliate really fast. Well, maybe not that many. You need to stream a little more than that. But in a week or two, you could become an affiliate really quickly. I was very shocked. And well, I guess I shouldn't say shocked. I realized, I kind of nodded my head and was like, yeah, that tracks. Fallout has such a low number of average viewers that there's really no way that you can become an affiliate off of doing Fallout streaming. And so I see an average of about 1.3, 1.4 viewers over the course of an entire duration of a stream. And it needs to be up around 3 to become an affiliate. And so I was like, well, that's just because I'm new and it'll go up over time. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. I need to find an audience. But then I looked at the average for Fallout and realized the average is sometimes 1 or 2. So depending on the day, depending on the time that you're doing it, your average is 1 or 2. Which means, I'm already in line with average, and I'm probably not going to see it go much higher. So I probably cannot make I cannot make affiliate if I'm streaming Fallout, because I've already hit the average number of viewers for this game. So I looked at Baldur's Gate 3, and Baldur's Gate 3 has an average number of viewers of about 8, which doesn't make it one of the bigger games on the platform, but it does make it way bigger than Fallout. So what that means is, I was talking to my girlfriend, and she's been like chomping at the bit to do this, and she's kind of honestly upset that I would not stream Baldur's Gate 3 until the patch came out. And so I just went to her and I was like, okay, I take it back. If she really wants to do it, I'm gonna do it. So we might start that as early as tonight, or maybe we'll do it tomorrow. But I was also saying I might change my streaming hours. Fallout does best. You get the most viewers if you start your live stream at noon, go till 3 or 4. That's your best time. You'll get the most viewers. Weirdly, Baldur's Gate 3, your best time is to start at 8 a.m. I don't know why, but Baldur's Gate 3 gets a huge audience in the morning, and then it drops off over the day. I don't know why the games are different. My guess would be that early in the morning, you're still getting people that like in the UK or other places, and maybe they're heavily interested in it. And so they're like skewing the numbers because they're pouring into the Baldur's Gate 3 streams to watch a little bit. And that's my guess. And of course they wouldn't do that with something like Fallout, because Fallout is such a like American centric game. I guess probably it doesn't have nearly the interest. So it doesn't sway toward the early hours of the day for Fallout. But I thought that was interesting. Okay, anyway. So those are some changes you could see on the stream in the coming 1 or 2 or 3 days. We'll see how it goes. I also did a few fun things up on my Twitch page. I now have some info boxes that I really never bothered with. I'm a new streamer. I don't know what I'm doing, so I just didn't even bother to put stuff together. And now some of that stuff is there. And also I have like a little follower box that shows my top followers. And by top follower, it just means most recent. There's nothing you could do to become a top follower. It's just, are you one of the most recent followers? Then you're on the list. All right, let's see here. Let me get back to the game now that I've yacked about the meta. Let's get back to the game here. And one of the things that I was very interested in was this. I have a muzzled advanced 10mm pistol. This is my backup weapon when I run out of bullets. My heavy assault rifle is supposed to be my main gun. I need to mod it, but it's supposed to be my main gun. But I haven't had enough bullets to use it in quite some time. Oh, that reminds me. I think I now have Gun Nut 3. I have rank 3 of Gun Nut, which means I could run over to Starlight and start making bullets for 5.56. I'm interested in that. Okay. So I need to modify some of these guns because I wanted to replace my muzzled advanced 10mm with the crippling 10mm. I just need to mod it up so it does the same DPS. This one does 183 DPS. This one does 474 DPS. It's just really good. Okay, so I need to mod this. I think I'm going to mod this over at Starlight, though. And then... Okay, I think I'm good now. I think I wanted to just dump piles of gear into this workshop because I don't come to Abernathy Farm very often in my playthroughs. It's kind of out of the way. And so what ends up happening sometimes is when I have a playthrough with Abernathy, it can starve sometimes. It ends up with no loot, and the settlers here have no gear. So I just thought I would dump as much as I could early on while I'm still thinking about it. And then let's go to Starlight. Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't put any gamma. I didn't put any gamma ammo in here, did I? No, I didn't. Good. Okay. All right. What's Baldur's Gate? Says Sir Puffington. Sir Puffington, that is a it's like a turn-based. It's a turn-based game. It's fantasy game. It's not science fiction like Fallout. It's a turn-based fantasy game, and it's a team game. You can either assemble your own team as you play through it solo, or you can do multiplayer. But it's not very fast-paced. It's not like a shooter, because it's fantasy. First of all, you're firing off spells, or you're a fighter or warrior or something like that, and you have a sword. But also because it's turn-based, there's no speed to it. People can sit and think about their turns for 15 minutes if they need to. It's more like chess in that regard. But the interesting thing is, because it's multiplayer, you can have 2 or 3 people on computers, network them up, and all play together and try to beat the game. It's a very horny game, I will have to admit. It was, I guess you could say, LGBTQIA plus blah blah friendly from the start, and a lot of the characters are kind of wild, and so fantasy game, kind of, I guess. Is this am I using this word correctly? Ribald? I'm not 100% sure, but my memory is that was sort of a word that was used for like body, sexy kind of fantasy, magic-y stuff. Anyway, I don't know if I'm using that word right, but it's fine. I don't care. Let's grab some water if we can. I'll take 6. Thanks. In fact, can we just deplete this of all its materials? What do we have here? Cloth gears, glass, spring steel. No, you know what? It's fine. We're going to leave a few pieces like that here, just in case I need to build something. I can scrap some of these boxes if I need to build something. I could scrap this machine if I need to build something, because there's not going to be anybody here. So I don't need a people eater here. Anyway, so it's kind of a it's kind of a sexy fantasy game that put together a team of yourself plus 3 others, and the 3 others that you put on your team make this little 4-person squad. They can be either NPCs that you find in the game, NPCs like companions that you're like, I really like you, come with me, or they can be other players who have made their own characters and join in. And my intention, the whole reason I started streaming in the first place, Fallout 4 was just this is like my test vehicle in order to learn how to stream, because I didn't know. But the whole point of it was that my girlfriend really wanted to stream Baldur's Gate 3. So I figured it out. I learned it. I did that for her, but also my son was going to come play. And so it's going to be the 3 of us playing Baldur's Gate 3. My son still is going to come play, but he's waiting for when the patch comes out. So what will happen tonight or tomorrow is my girlfriend and I will just stream the 2 of us, and we'll take we'll take 1 or 2 NPCs with us, and we'll fill it out, make a 4-person team. That'll be great. Sir Puffington says L plotline. I don't entirely know what that means, other than you think the plotline's a loser? I haven't even really said the plotline, but did I just... What is this? That's my provisioner, but I'm hearing gunfire over here. Am I wrong? Now I don't hear it. Did they just... Sometimes raiders come back here. I wonder if there's a body. Yeah. Okay. Just a redhead raider. Okay. Dead ginger. Dead ginger. Okay. Well, it looks like they solved their problem and didn't need me to help. Very good. I don't want to buy and sell with Trudy right now, so I'm going to leave her alone. Oh! You know what we should do, though? I have a mod that makes it so Trudy and her son, who just sits here like a little druggie and never moves from the spot. Patrick just sits here and says, I'll never do Jet again, or whatever it is he says. Let's see what he says.
Excuse me.
Never take a hit at Jet again, I swear.
There we go. Yeah. Very predictable. There's a mod that makes it look like you're making progress. You can install it at any point, and what happens is the Drumlin Diner gets like reinforcements, like she boards up the windows. She puts a little farm right here with some veggies. It's really minor, but it's nice. And Patrick ends up sitting in like a little back room, and he sort of recovers, not really, but at least he doesn't, sit there rocking back and forth. All right, provisioners. Anyway, that might be time to put that mod in, because they need to show some progress. Sir Puffington, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the plot line. You said L plot line. I'll tell you a little bit about the plot line without spoiling anything. For Baldur's Gate 3, the basic start of the game is you get infected with some kind of like leechy thing. I can't remember the name of it. But basically like a little like brain worm crawls in your head and you're infected. And the idea is that traditionally that brain worm in that fantasy world, if you get the brain worm, you turn into like a tentacle monster. And it happens fast too, in like 5, 6, 7, 8 days. It's not like a 3 months later, 9 months later. It's like in a week you turn into a tentacle monster. So people who get the brain worm are obviously in a panic to get the brain worm out because they don't have much time until they turn into a creepy monster. We get the brain worm, and for whatever reason we don't turn. And that's the plot, is you need to get the brain worm out, but for some reason you'll probably be successful at getting the brain worm out because a week goes by and you're still looking and you're still trying to figure out how to get the brain worm out, but nothing's changing about you. And then 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, you're still okay. And people start questioning, like, why are you not turning into a monster? And that's part of this, secret plot reveal is why are you not turning into a monster? But you spend basically the game, the big chunk of the game is just figuring out, why am I infected? How do I get uninfected? How do I fix this? And it's pretty fun. The magic is pretty good in the game. I like it. I play a tabletop game, which is called Pathfinder, which, I have my friends come over, we sit down at the table and actually play in real life. Everybody gets a character sheet. They all sit there pretending to be their character. The game that I like, Pathfinder, is like really complicated, like highly complicated, like 2,000, 3,000 pages worth of manuals. Like it's ridiculous. It's huge. Some people call it Math Finder because it's so mathy. I love it. The game Baldur's Gate 3 is based off of a similar game called Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and it's way less mathy. It's way less like nerdy, way less nitpicky, and to me that makes it way less fun. There's not as many like little exploits or tricks or glitches that you can use to like trick out your character, make the game, to break the game, that kind of thing. There's less cool stuff you can do. But Baldur's Gate 3, the video game, really took it and ran with it, and I think they made the most out of the game that you could possibly make out of it. It's so fun, and it's so cool, and there's so many interesting little things in the game. The gear is spectacular, the spells do awesome effects, everything works together and synergizes really well. So I just find the whole thing to be really fun. So I think that's what we're probably going to do. But that compelled me to come here and play some Fallout as quickly as I could knowing that it's very possible that in just a few hours I will not be doing Fallout anymore, or at least I won't be doing it nearly as much. So, let's do some things here in the Fallout universe. One of the things we need to do is get out of this power armor. Take out that core so nobody steals it. And then I need to work on a weapons workbench on these weapons. Come on. So first things first, I want to get the crippling 10mm to be at least as powerful as the muzzled advanced 10mm. So what do I need to do? Let's get the DPS up. We need to match 379, at least. Ooh. Tons of things just turned off. Why? Because I don't have screws? I thought I just bought a shipment of screws. Did I not? Wait a second. What's going on? Didn't I just buy... I swear I just bought some. Okay. So this is one good thing about Heather. I almost never use this because she's way too expensive. But Heather has an option.
Excuse me.
Hey, partner. Need something?
I need screws.
Let's see what you have.
I've got the good stuff.
Heather charges an arm and a leg for whatever it is that she offers. But she does offer a ton of stuff. She's her own store. Oh my god. She wants to charge 600 caps for 5 screws. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay. That's so bad. I can't do it even if I'm in an emergency. That is the worst price I've ever heard. All right, we're going to have Trudy hopefully sell me some.
Excuse me.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
Do you have screws? You don't have a shipment of screws, but I can see I've got the little magnifying glass icon by a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna buy up a ton of stuff from her right now. Let me take Great Mentats. Let's do this right. Great Mentats. Gwyneth Stout. Purified water. And I should just be awesome right now. Is that true? I have no problems. Everything's good. My charisma should be 12. And it is. Great.
Excuse me.
I got a store to run here. You gonna buy?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
It's all worth every cap I'm charging.
Let's go. Okay, we're just gonna hope that was enough screws to get a job done. I don't think she had enough screws. We're gonna hope. Oh! I just realized I took the perks that let me scrap things better. I could probably get screws just from going nuts with scrapping. Okay, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna do that. Let's see. Let's get rid of the shotgun shells. Oh, and I had a bunch of missiles and stuff. Let's get rid of those as well. She doesn't have any 556, though. That's sad. All right, let's see. We'll take the whiskey. That'll let me make more grape mentats. I don't need the rest of this, though. Okay. All right. Hold on, Trudy. We're going to talk to you again in a second. Let me just deal with cargo, buddy. I want all the missiles, all the shotgun shells. I want this ruined fusion core. Okay, that's all she's got. Great. Then let's give the box all the junk. Let's do it again. Oh, went too far. Sorting by value. There we go. We don't want to sell the models, but we do want to sell the burnt garbage and the folders. Not the napkins or the books, though. Those have quests with them. Notes, junk, mods. There's a bad fusion core here. That one. That can go. Don't want the missiles. Don't want the shotgun shells. The last thing to sell will be down here. It'll be some Rad X and Radaway. Let's see here. Here we go. Okay. That is about the most that we can sell off. That's about the most we can do. Oh, I have a ton of stealth boys. Maybe I could get rid of some of those too. I don't use stealth boys enough, and I like Gulper Slurry way better than stealth boys anyway. How much are they worth? Can I sell one? I could sell one. Let's sell one. There we go. All right, we took all of our caps back from her. That's great. Whoa. Okay. So, well, we'll worry about that when we get back to the settlement. Hold on. We're gonna
Going well.
pick some crops. Because I would like to make some vegetable starch.
I need to assign someone to this.
Oh, brutal.
I need to assign someone to this.
Don't have anyone assigned to that stuff? Okay. Let's see. I have a ton of people here, and I think some of them are not actually assigned to jobs. If you're not assigned, you're not. You are going to go deal with all the stuff that just said I needed to assign someone to it. Yeah. There. Get all that food going. Oh! Did you guys see that? Did you guys see the Brahmin just drop out of the air? You're not supposed to be able to see that stuff happen. You're supposed to do it where you're not looking. That's cool, though. I'm going to tell anybody who's watching and saw that what that was, because it actually is why you get some problems in the game. But so listen to this dumb idea. Well, maybe it's not that dumb. It's what they decided to do. It's what the programmers wanted, and I think they're happy with it. But so when you come into a cell, and a cell is like a little section of the map, and when you come into a section of the map, it needs to be populated with all the critters and everything. And what the game does in order to put everybody in place is it drops them from the sky. It gives them falling immunity for like a hot second, and it lets them fall through the air and hit the ground. And then they, from that position, they start doing things. Why does it do that? It does that because trying to position someone on the ground precisely so that they don't sink into the ground or whatever. The ground has varying heights and so on, and rather the developers, rather than picking like a position like right here, figuring out whether that was like 3 inches above the flat underlying layer or whether it was 6 inches above the flat underlying layer, and then positioning the person directly on it. They didn't bother because there was already a system for creatures who are in the world to maintain positioning on top of the surface. There's already a system. So as I walk, the game knows to put me on whatever the surface is. And as I move forward, I stay on the surface. I don't sink into the world. And I go up and down as there's like bumps and so on. And the game's just properly like moving me across the surface of the world. Because that system's already in place, when the developers have to populate a cell, they simply take all the NPCs and all the critters and all the stuff in the world and they drop it from the air. And then when they hit the ground, the system that, figures out like, are you on the surface and how do we move you forward and make sure that you stay on the surface, that system kicks in. They hit the ground, that system kicks in and automatically places them at the correct height and blah, 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 blah. Because of that, you can get really weird stuff like what just happened where you see a cow fall out of the sky. It's because the game wanted to position a critter there, one of the Brahmin from one of my provisioners or settlers. The game wanted to position one of them, and that's what it did. This is also why sometimes you'll see, like, when you go to, like, Sanctuary, and there'll be, like, a Brahmin or a settler on top of the roof, and you're like, how did you even get there? And the answer is, because they fell out of the sky. This is also why you will sometimes see settlers in locations that are off limits. So, for example, if you have some treasure chests you've put together in a settlement, and you don't want the settlers getting into those chests, so you've put them in like a house that you then sealed up, and there's no way to get into the house, it's possible that you will find someone in that house anyway. How did they even get there? Well, they fell through the air, but they were positioned in such a fashion that they were not high enough up to land on the roof. So they were positioned kind of in the roof and then fell into the house. And so sometimes they'll fall through the roof like that and end up in a place where they're not allowed to go. And then they just get stuck in there because they can't get out because you sealed it off. Which is kind of funny. Okay, I'm having so much fun talking. Let's figure out what we're doing here. Okay, I need to do a few things. And one of them was I needed to fix this up. Let's get out this. And let's cook. This is literally what I just picked for, to get some vegetable starch. And let's see if there's any roast I can do, any food I can make. Only one thing. Grilled radstag. But I like to save my radstag for the radstag stew, so I'm not gonna cook that. So all I could cook right here today was vegetable starch. That's fine. And then I wanted to work on weapons, and I need all the loot from the box for that. I'm fine with that. And then, okay, so we're gonna dump all of this into the workbench, the workshop, and that will get me a few screws. And then I'm also gonna pull out some weapons and scrap them, I think. Let's see what kind of junk we have in here. Oh, I can't see a difference in this weapon. They weigh significantly different. They weigh half a pound different. But I don't see in the image any difference in what they look like or what they've got that's different in function. Huh. Well, usually I don't inspect weapons because I can see everything in the summary, but I guess I need to inspect in this case, so let's do it. This is the bottom weapon first. Heavy frame, long light, full stock, medium, medium, compensator. Okay, let's do this one. Heavy frame, long light, full stock, medium, medium, compensator. Wait a second. Are they literally exactly the same? Then why are they different in weight? Heavy frame, long light, full stock. Heavy frame, long light, full stock. Medium magazine, medium scope, compensator. What? Oh, wait. There it is. There it is. One of them is a medium quick eject magazine, and the other is just a medium magazine. Got it. Medium magazine is getting sold or scrapped. Let's take that. All right. Figured it out. That's going to have to go. That's going to have to go. That's going to have to go. Okay, there's a lot of hunting rifles here. These are all going to have to go. Pipe revolver, pipe revolver, pipe revolver. I don't do pipe revolvers. Those are all going to go. Oh no, I didn't mean to take the laser musket though. Hold on. Pipe revolver. Shotgun. I don't need that many 10 millimeters, so we'll take half of them. No, we'll take even more than that. Yeah, we're going to leave 5 behind. A lot of pipe pistols here. We'll take the plain pipe pistols for sure. That's so many pipe pistols. Okay, I think we should definitely get rid of some of these pipe pistols too. Let's just... There's too many of them. I don't need them all. We'll leave the pipe sniper rifles just because I don't know how good or bad they are right now. Okay. Okay. We have taken an absurd amount of weapons out of the workbench. And my hope is to get like 50 screws from this. We're going to scrap all of them and hope that we just get so many screws that it's ridiculous. Here we go. Okay, what are we going to drop? There's so many here. R for drop. Drop the 10 millimeters? Yes. Pipe pistol, sniper rifle, revolver, sniper, sniper, sniper. Keep the 10 millimeter that's crippling. Hunting. Oh my gosh, it's so many. Keep the heavy assault rifle. Keep the muzzled advanced 10 millimeter. Okay. We just dropped like 50 guns. Good lord. Let's scrap them all. Here we go. 1 screw. 2. 7. 8. Oh my gosh, that thing has so many screws. 8 plus 9, 17. 17 screws so far. 17, 21, 22, 3, 28, 30, 6, 2, 6, 48. Okay, we just hit 50 screws. Great. I'm not even going to keep count then. We've got basically so many screws here. It's absurd. No need to keep count. We are doing awesome. All of these can go. I want all the screws. There's more. Let's move a little bit, see if we missed something. I think we got all of them. I don't see any more on the ground. Alright, I think we're good. We try to build stuff now with the weapons workbench. We should get a just ton of stuff. So we want to work with this 10mm. We should be able to do anything we want now. We'll take the max. Take the max. Take the max. I don't want a recon scope. We'll do the reflex. And I don't like the max for this either, because it reduces distance too much. Compensator works well enough. Okay, that is the maximum damage that this gun can do if it's not automatic. This is the best possible build for a 10mm. And so now they do the same. They both have 379 DPS, but one is crippling and one is not. So that is excellent. Let's see if we can max this one out as well. No, I need gun nut 4 to max it out. But we'll go as hard as we can. I need gun nut 4. Okay. Full stock. Drum magazine. Scope. I can do a compensator. I'll take it. Alright. Really good. Now,
I am so tired today.
after all the building we just did, we still have 102 screws. That is great. And tons of everything except for adhesive. Adhesive continues to be my bane. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's just see if we can do anything with our plasma-infused radium rifle. Can I make this one even better than before? It says I need science. I wonder if I have a level up and I could get science. Well, let me keep looking. Hold on. Oh my gosh, everything is locked behind science for this thing. I don't have the ability to do anything with this. Oh my gosh, I need science so badly. I have a level up? I don't. What do I have for science right now? There. I already have 2 ranks, but I need a 3rd. Okay. Okay. Let me just check my box, and let's just see what it's got. Backup cores, backup nukes, 556 ammo. Beautiful. Let's go in here and drop off whatever we need to drop off. And let's have a little adventure. So this is now my new assault rifle. This is now my new 10mm. That means this old 10mm can go. It's the old and busted. It's got to go. Road leathers can go. Welding goggles can go. Carrots, corn, they can go. Dirty water. What else? What else can go? Let's see. Whiskey can go. Hey, I got some money. No, don't give me that. No, don't give me the overdue books. In fact, take some more overdue books. Let's just see. Take those. I don't need that much 10 millimeter. We're going to dump some 10 millimeter. We'll dump 300. Still leaves me with a lot, but that's good. Okay. Oh, and I want water. If you have water, please. Tons of water. Great. All right.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Oh, there's a reason I came here. I almost forgot. I think I can now build 556. Oh my gosh, look at all that fertilizer just waiting for goodness to happen. Okay. Let's go here. And let's see if we can build some 556. And we'll plant 556 appears. Yes. So when you have gun nut 1 or 2, or I guess if you have no ranks, if you have no ranks of gun nut, or if you have gun nut 1 or 2, 556 won't even appear on the list. It just does. It's not even there. It doesn't even give you a little note that says, "Hey, you need to get some, you need to rank up." It doesn't say anything. But once you get gun nut 3, 556 appears as a bullet you can build. That is beautiful. 2 lead, 1 fertilizer. Okay. 2 lead, 1 fertilizer. I need to get lead. Let's see if I have an individual unit of lead, because my manufacturing system will need 1 piece as an example. Nope, nothing. But I think I have some weights here. Maybe. Or a pencil. Pencils have lead. I just need 1 little piece of lead from anything. I have a pencil? I have pencil! Okay.
Surely you meant to leave that rubbish where you found it.
No. I meant to pick that rubbish up. Pencils are very important for me making bullets. Who would have thought that's the connection? But it is. That dumb little pencil means I can make bullets. Okay. We scrapped it. It put lead into the workbench. So now let's get rid of the extra pencils and let's pull up the lead. There it is. And then if we put lead in here, it will start pulling it out of the workshop and using it to make bullets. So let's go here. Let's put the lead in, take the fertilizer out. And let's put the fertilizer here and take steel out. Okay. All right, so much lead. And that should mean that over here, it's making bullets. It's working. Okay. Great. All right. It looks like it's already pulled all the lead that it can out of all of my workshops. It's already done. There's no more lead coming out. So whatever I have here is all I get. Okay, so I'm going to get, it looks like 11 more sets of bullets, which should be 110 more bullets. And I got 40 already. That is enough to make the gun viable. I could use my 556 for a hot second then. But 100 bullets out of a 556 it shoots so smooth and easily and so quickly. I can burn through 100 bullets in just like a single fight or two. So it's really not going to help very much. That's not enough bullets. I actually need more. Jay is here. Jay says, Wagwan. Hey, man. Good to see ya. All right. We got Sir Puffington in the house. We got Jay in the house. Now, all I need is like Bubbalonia or a couple other of the regulars. It's going to be great. Anyway, Jay, I hope you're doing all right. I hope things are going all right with you today. Jay, are you in US? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to disclose location, but are you in the USA? I'm just wondering if you're up during like regular, like, is this daylight hours for you? I'm kind of curious.
Hope
We were
you realize
talking.
how much you did for us.
Oh, okay, that's nice to hear. We were talking about the fact that if I start playing Baldur's Gate 3, I might try to push some of my airtime earlier in the day, because we're not entirely sure why, but we were looking on the research tab of Twitch, and it said that Baldur's Gate 3 gets most of its fans in the morning. We don't know why, and we were thinking that it's because it's more of an international game, and that we're probably pulling in people from the UK and stuff like that. Jay says, in the Mitten State, Michigan. All right. It's 8 for you right now? Oh, all right. You're way past school or work or anything like that. You're just goofing off at this point in time, right? Past dinner, just doing whatever you want to do. So we might end up doing some Baldur's Gate stuff, but if we do Baldur's Gate, I mean, today we might do Baldur's Gate stuff late at night, which would be like midnight for Jay. But tomorrow, the next day, we might do it at like, I don't know. I don't know that I can even do 9 a.m. I don't know. But maybe noon. I could do noon for me. That might be an okay time. Okay-ish. We'd still miss a big chunk of the Baldur's Gate 3 audience. I don't understand why they're all up so early, but...
We've got to do something to stop these raider attacks.
Oh, do you need a raider help?
Hi. You look like someone who could use a haircut.
No, you just want to give me a haircut. Tell me about news.
What's the news around here?
Nothing, really. Pretty quiet.
Okay. Sir Puffington says Michigan. Thumbs up. No, that's not a thumbs up. That's just like, that's bicep. Okay. Really nice. Michigan is not the birthplace of D&D, is it? Maybe it's another M state that I'm thinking of. Didn't Gary Gygax invent Dungeons and Dragons in... That wasn't Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay, I don't know. I don't know where Gary Gygax invented it. I will not be surprised if... I should go Wikipedia this, and I'm probably going to find that Gary Gygax invented Dungeons and Dragons while he was living in a state that starts with the letter M, in a town that starts with the letter G, and I'm getting that crap mixed up, I'm pretty sure. Leave it to me to remember just the letters. Anyway, okay, what are we doing? I was really excited because I was getting bullets, so let's go grab all the remaining bullets, assuming that they're done now. Is it all finished? It's finished. And I did get another 110. Good. And we're thirsty. Good. Fixed up. And let's see. J Church says you got Kid Rock and Eminem. Well, I don't know what your leanings are, but I feel a little bad if you got Kid Rock. But I feel a little good if you got Eminem. I think Eminem is kind of badass. I still have in my mind, I can't forget it. There was an interview that someone did with Eminem years ago, and the reporter was talking about inverners. Oh, I don't even know what that is, or who that is, or what it is, or is it? I have no idea. I don't know what that is. But there's an interview with Eminem, And this reporter was kind of making fun because Eminem was kind of saying like to be heavily into rapping and to be heavily into writing out all these lines that they do, especially if you're ad-libbing them, you kind of need to be good at English. Like an extremely talented rapper probably got good grades in English. And the reporter was kind of making fun of him, like, "Oh, so you know how to rhyme with orange?" And which is the common thing, is that you can't rhyme. No word rhymes with orange. And Eminem goes off in this interview and just starts rhyming so many things with the word orange. He made like 50 rhymes with orange. I cannot forget it. It was so cool. He was just like, well, let's talk about how you make things rhyme with orange. And he just went at it. Werner says ginger ale. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm interested in that. I'm especially interested as a Fallout fan because, as you guys probably know, one of the big brands in Fallout is, I think it's called Sunset Sarsaparilla. Am I right? Do I have that brand right? It's a famous Fallout 4 brand. It's in the game universe. The sarsaparilla is great, and it makes me like unique, interesting, like new or like, I guess, minor soda flavors and so on, things that I don't taste normally, things that aren't Coca-Cola, not Coke, not Pepsi, not Dr. Pepper, not normal root beer. So that might be kind of interesting. Werner's. Okay. Ginger ale. I might have to look into that. We have a store close to where I live. It's called Zanato's, and they have like a whole aisle of just weird drinks that their buying people found, and they're one of the only stores in the area that has sarsaparillas, and they have not just like, hey, we found a sarsaparilla. They have like 8 different brands from 8 different small companies or bottling companies, whatever. And I like to go and buy them, and I sit there and drink a sarsaparilla while I play Fallout. It feels very on brand and on theme. I love it. Okay, so we have done a bunch of stuff. I have got all my bullets. I'm in my charisma outfit. I need to get into power armor and have a fight. Let's have a party. It's time. I need to get something done because pretty soon we're going to start broadcasting Baldur's Gate 3. We're going to start broadcasting BG3 instead of Fallout. So I want to do something with my time. Something good. All right. Well, I believe that Sir Puffington would absolutely love it if I would go to Nuka-Cola World. And I actually think I might do that. I might do that right now. That might be fun. What else could we do? We could explore the museum. I don't want to do that. We could kill the super mutants in Famewell Hall. That might be fun too. I haven't gone into the city yet, and that might be a good challenge. Okay, well, let's keep that in mind. These might be 2 good challenges. It might be nice to do Greenskins first, and then Nuka-Cola World. Because Greenskins, if I can do that, I can do Nuka-Cola World, because this is a hard quest. This is just taking on a pile of super mutants. So if I can do that, then I could probably get through Nuka World. I don't care about the Lost Patrol. I don't care about Troubled Waters. I don't care about Vault 88. I don't care about the Mechanist. Actually, I kind of do care about the Mechanist. That one's fun. I think that one's too hard for me, though. We're going to hold off on that one. Don't care about Dance. Don't care about Corvega. I would like to go to Diamond City. I'm level 30, and I haven't been to Diamond City in this game yet. That's kind of wild. Okay, let's do this. I like our initial ideas. Let's click this one on. Let's see where it is. J Church says Mechanist. J Church is voting for Mechanist. Yeah. So I actually think, Jay, I think I could do the Mechanist at this point. It might involve a bit of reloading because there's the sword wielding robots that kind of cut you in half. They one-shot me. And so all I need to do is drop my guard for half a second and I'm reloading. Sir Puffington, I think Sir Puffington does not like the Mechanist. He's like, no, go do Nuka World. All right, I think actually that's not a terrible idea. I think what we're gonna do, I'll probably forget this in a day or two or three, but I think my plan, at least for right now, is we're gonna go to Famewell Hall. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. There are some people in the game who pronounce it, and I'll try to listen to what they say and copy them. But we're gonna go to Famewell Hall, kill the super mutants, go to Nuka World, at least win through the initial trials, then come back to the Commonwealth and maybe take on the Mechanist. If we do the Mechanist, we may try to skip the final fight because there is a trick. You can get these voice holotapes of some of the people who were in the factory where the Mechanist is, and these holotapes can be used to trick an emergency elevator into letting you bypass. It's kind of hard to do. It's very not intuitive, but it is actually a possibility. So I may try that. That's hours away though. That's hours away. Let's see what we can do here. So if we go to here, we're way up here. If I run forward, I could just follow this main line all the way down. Let's just run forward, hit the main line, turn right, and follow it down. Sir Buffington says, naughty holotape. Three of them. It's a threesome of holotapes. Okay, so let's run forward and turn right at the main road. Oh, and I'm already messed up. Look at that. I already have my fusion core used up. Let's hop out. And I'm already hungry. Apparently my character was just like, oh, it's so much work to go 5 feet away from the settlement. My guy just can't handle it. Gun out. Light on. Get some food. I kind of don't want to eat the blood bug steak for food, though. Let's do more grilled rad roach. Great. There's one of my provisioners. Wait, what did that say when I aimed at him? I can give him commands? That's okay. Now, is this the main road that I was going to jump onto? Am I on it now? I am. This is the main road. Okay. And we can just follow this main road all the way down to Famewell Hall. And while we're doing that, I need my box. Because I have a used up fusion core. 2% left. Let's get a new fusion core as a backup. Okay, now we're talking. All right, this is good. Can we reload this? And let's save. I don't want to lose my progress. Oh, guys, this is why I like playing Fallout 4. This just feels so damn good. Look at these broken overpasses, the buildings with the sunlight shining through, this feels so post-apocalyptic. It's ridiculous. And I've trapped myself in a car. Okay. I trapped myself in a bunch of fallen cars. But I just feel like a scavenger moving through like broken, ruined cities, trying to find like every last piece of goodness so that I can, so that I can survive. This just feels good. And we've got our first fight going. All right, who are you? You're a Rust Devil? You're not going to see the light of day, bro. Sorry.
Another fight, another win.
Oh, I missed him. Oh, he's freaking out. He's freaking out. Okay. All right. Oh, man, this just feels good. Good, crisp graphics. I know they're not modern anymore. These graphics don't look like they're photorealistic or anything, but they still feel good and crisp. This little dude. We got this little dude here already, right? No, we didn't. Okay. All right. So, do I have my spotlight on? I do. This is great. All right, so let's check out this building just really quickly. We'll pillage it. I've been in this building so many times in so many games and so many playthroughs that it now kind of blurs together a little bit. I don't know if this particular character has actually ever been in this building. I'm going to assume not, because like the tin cans are still here. The coffee tin. I assume this is my first time for this character to be this far south. But maybe I'm wrong. 3 antibiotics is what I got? Are you kidding me? I'm so glad I came into this building. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. I think this might be the first time my character's been here, because that's just really good. That's a lot of goodness. Let's see if he's got anything to sell.
Hey.
What's happening? You looking to buy?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Blue paint, bourbon, connecting rod. What does that do? Steel? I don't care about that. He has a sturdy metal chest piece? That's nice. I kind of want to take that for one of my settlers, but I'm not going to. I'll take the blue paint. Nope. Didn't mean to take the bourbon. There we go. Okay. If this is my first time in that building, that would suggest this will be my first time being in this red rocket. I don't know if that's true. I really feel like I've been to this red rocket already in this playthrough. But I guess let's get to the inside of it and see if all the loot is there, like it's never been touched. It isn't popping up like a "you've discovered this red rocket" text. Although I don't know that it would, but no, everything's still here. I haven't been in this place before. Look at all this stuff. Everything's here. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Oh, I can hear somebody with a flamer. There's a fight going on outside. I don't know if you guys could pick that up. It's probably pretty quiet for you guys. Somebody's having a fight. All right, I guess I really haven't been here before. Yeah, look at this. Duct tape still sitting on the wall. I'd pillage all this stuff. Okay. I don't know where that fight was, and now it's quiet. So let's go up on the roof. There should be a rifle up here. Is there something up here? I don't remember what. Gamma 308 and a sniper rifle. Somebody was sitting up here being mean to people down below. Somebody was sniping the whole world.
If there's a use to that, I'll eat my hat.
Alright. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it really just the Brotherhood of Steel that's making all this racket? Is that what I'm hearing? Let's save. Reload. Let's jump down. All right, let's head in that direction. Oh, I can see movement over there. I think that's where the racket was coming from. I don't know who that is, but there's people over there. Okay. So this is Ghoul Central, right? And I don't need to mess with it. This is not even where I want to be. So I don't think I'm going to go into the middle of that if I can avoid it right now. And there's a cute little like Mirelurk den right down there. Like 2 or 3 or 4 Mirelurks, some eggs and stuff. You could have fun going down there. I'm not going to mess with it. Let's go over this way. Cambridge Campus Diner. Oh, we are messing with that. This is going to get messed with. Are you kidding? I don't know. I just got a fusion core from a trash can. Are you kidding me right now? I don't know that this is base game. Maybe it is. But I'm going in. I have no reason to go in here, but I'm doing it. Let's get into the Cambridge Diner. I should have saved first, just in case it's a nightmare in here.
Wish we could sit down and order a pre-war meal. Donuts, maybe? A fresh Salisbury steak?
You are cute, Heather. Your idea of a pre-war meal is to get donuts. I love it. So that might be kind of a funny joke. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but you know what they say is glowing fungus, the little green glowing mushroom critters, they only grow around nuclear waste. And I love that they've put them inside the toilet, implying that people are just shitting nuclear waste. Oh, it's funny. I'm too easily amused. All right. All right, citizens of the diner, ghosts of the diner, I'm taking all your stuff. Oh, and there's a little... Oh, I don't want to go there, though. That leads back out to the open. Okay. I'll take this, this, this. All right, we got everything we could from the diner, at least right here. But there is more. Now let's go past the door. Oh no, that bottle made me carry too much. Shoot. Now I'm slowed. This place is filled up. No bad guys, it looks like. I mean, that's nice. I'm just going to sit here and loot it. I mean, if there's no bad guy to stop me. Well, I mean, even if there was a bad guy to stop me, I'm going to loot it. It's getting looted. It doesn't have a choice. That's weird. I have a memory of this area. Like I've done this before. But it was different. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Well, we're going to get rid of the assault rifle. I worked so hard to get bullets for it. But for right now, we'll get rid of it because I have a main weapon and a backup weapon. And they're doing fine. I'm going to pull the 556 out, like, when needed. Right now, I should be fine. Even if I run out of bullets with my main gun, I'll have an alternative that I can fall back on. Okay, we got rid of as much as we could. I'm carrying 116 pounds. That gives me about 165 that I can pick up off the ground before I'm overloaded again. So let's do this. Let's carry forward and try to get to Fainwell Hall. And oh, they're okay. They're definitely going at it again. Campus law offices. Where is that? It just said I discovered campus law offices. Is that this building?
Shit's got ambush all over it. What the hell was that?
Hey guys! Oh guys, you and I are gonna have a fight. We are gonna have a fight. I am gonna try and murderize all of you. You are all in so much trouble. Let's do all the drugs. Even orange mentats. Let's get my perception up. Overdrive, psycho. Let's take a rad stag stew, but we'll do that at the end. Ultra jet, Yao Goi ribs for the damage reduction. Stingwing fillet for perception. Oh, we're gonna trash these dudes if we can. Rad stag stew. Oh, and it looks like I'm already hurt. They're already kicking my butt. So let's take a stim pack. And then let's get into Rad Stag Stew. This should cure my thirst from everything I just took for drugs, but also should give me some energy resistance because they have lasers. It didn't remove enough of my thirst, so let's take some waters. And then let's also take a Rad Scorpion Stick. Let's double up on the energy resistance so that their lasers do very little to me. And I have so many refreshing beverages. I'm going to take one of these too because I just want to be able to be like a fighting monster. So let's go. Here we go. Wait, was that it? It was just 4 dudes? Oh. Okay, that might have been overkill. Oh, but that dude had a gunner note. Oh my gosh, I just destroyed them, all of them so badly. That was overkill. Oh. Okay, well, that was fun, though. It was fun. Oh, and I get a quantum out of it. That's so great. Okay, well, now I'm all drugged up. I want another fight so I don't waste my drugs. Oh, goodness, that was great. Oh, no, it's wearing off already? Okay, I don't know where the law offices were. Now I'm totally thrown off. I'm way beyond wherever the law offices were. It said I found some law offices, and now I'm past that point. Ah, okay. J Church says melted. Yeah. Cambridge Diner. Isn't this where we just were? This is just the backside of the diner we just walked into, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah. That's the backside where we just walked in. We came out here. We went down here, and it said, "Congratulations, you found the law offices." That, I mean, this... With this giant clock, it looks like that would be the law offices, but no. Maybe this?
Fight, Raider.
Wait. Who else is here? Oh, buddy, you're exposed. I guess I shouldn't criticize. I'm exposed. I'm standing out on top of a pile of rubble. I'm exposed. But I have crazy armor. Whiskey, I can make some great mentats. There is a discussion going on Reddit right now about what are like the #1 rules for new players in Fallout, or like what are the things that like typically the unspoken rules of Fallout that you would advise new players about. And people are talking about all the things that they know about Fallout, all the tricks and ideas that they have for Fallout. One of the interesting things that came up though is this one guy said, you know, I have been collecting all the things I can pick up, all the like vegetation. So like I pick up like hub flowers. And he said, but I've never even used hub flowers. I didn't even know what they make. He said, I have over 1,000 hub flowers and I've never turned them into anything. I don't know what they do. And he said it was the same with almost all the other vegetables that you could pick up. Like he's never done anything with any of them. And my first thought was, okay, clearly that guy has never played in survival mode. Because if you're in survival mode, you start figuring that shit out real fast. That was the first thing. But second of all, regardless of whether you're in survival mode or not, Hubflower makes great mentats, which gives you +5 to your charisma, which means if you're buying and selling with a merchant, it's so much better for you. CIT Rotunda? Oh, you guys, should I be distracted by this? Heather has a like mini quest built into her. She hates synths because her backstory is that she is from University Point, which was overrun by synths. And for every synth we kill together, I basically earn reputation with her. We could go in here and have a little murder party. Jay says, yup, okay, we're doing it. Let's reload. It's happening. Let's save. Here we go.
Hello. You must be terminated.
Oh, it sounds like right now it's synths versus super mutants. Okay. I would like to get up to their level, please. Come on, come on, come on.
Now this is my cup of tea.
Wait, is there a guy right next to me? Bro. Heather, where are you, girl? You wanted to kill synths. Where are you?
You're all gonna die.
There she is. I can hear her shouting at them, you're all gonna die. This gun is too good now.
Goodbye. Damn. Good fucking riddance.
Heather's going off. Wait, was that everybody? It feels like that was only like 5 dudes. Oh, no. Okay, there's more.
Are we pack rats now?
Oh, Codsworth, we are the world's biggest pack rats. Yes. Okay. More synths, maybe? Can we drop down and see? Okay, we might try dropping down there and see if we can find anything else. Oh, and I forgot. The gunners that we killed right outside of this building had a note. Ooh, tons of loot. Okay. Alright, so I saw a message pop up that said Heather has now killed 5 synths, so she's happy about that. And we need to talk about the gunner note. Okay. Let's pick this guy's loot up. And this guy's loot if he has some. Good. Wait, is that another dude? That's another dude. I don't think I killed all these guys, which makes me think Heather ran through here after me or something. And let's look at the gunner note before I forget. Okay, I think we made the loop. We made the loop. Now, gunner note. Geek of Fury is in the house. Hello, Geek of Fury. Hey, Geek of Fury, you missed it. We're gonna change things up a little bit. I was telling the crowd that I've been doing Fallout 4 here for the last 10 days, however long I've been streaming. Mostly as a test to learn streaming, as you know. And I would pick Fallout 4 just because it's the game I know the best and I'm good at it, so I figured I could come and stream and it'd be okay. And I was saying we're not going to do Baldur's Gate 3 streaming until the new patch comes out. And I think that isn't true anymore. I think what's going to happen is we might stream Baldur's Gate 3 as early as late tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow, the next day. Which means my Fallout 4 streaming will kind of like, it's going to go down a little bit, maybe a lot bit, while the Baldur's Gate 3 streaming goes up, 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 up. We're not going to wait just because my girlfriend really wants to stream, but also we were looking on the research tab of Twitch, and we noticed that you can't make affiliate if you do Fallout 4 streaming. You just can't. And the reason is Fallout 4's average viewer count across all Fallout 4 streams is like 2. So I'm already at the average pretty much. I mean, I'm not quite at the average. I'm at like 1.3, 1.4 average viewers. So I could go up a little bit, but I can't go up a lot bit, right? Like if the average stream is 2 viewers, I'm already getting close to 2 viewers as an average, of course, across multiple streams. And if you need to have 3 viewers to make affiliate, I'll never pull it off in Fallout. At least not right now in the current environment. I mean, we need to have the TV show come out or something needs to happen in order to kick it up again. So we were looking at Baldur's Gate 3. The average viewers for Baldur's Gate 3 is 8. And if you can stream in the morning, for whatever reason, morning works for Baldur's Gate 3. If you stream in the morning, like 8 or 9 a.m., you can get like 15 or 20 on average. So my girlfriend really wants to do it. And I was thinking I probably need to do that just so that I can have a better viewer count for at least some parts of my stream. I'll still do Fallout a little bit, but it's not a lot bit. Anyway, okay, so Geek says, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is a great game. And Geek of Fury says, I probably would not be affiliate without my network. What is your network? Is that like, I assume that means there's like a group of streamers that you're friends with that are all helping each other? Is that the idea? If that's the case, then I do have a network myself as well, but my network is literally just you and one other streamer. It just, we've been talking each other up a little bit over the last few days. That's about it. Okay, why did I come in here? I came in here to read the gunner's note. All right, let's see what was on that gunner. I got the intel. The gang at Walden Pond looks tough, but their leader has the gun, a 10mm, just like the contact said. The right squad of men could take it. So you mean to tell me there's a group of gunners who have guns that are better than a normal 10mm, and they would like to go to Walden Pond to take on a dude who just has a 10mm because they want that gun in particular? That must be a fabulous 10mm. That must be the most legendary 10mm ever. Find the 10mm in Walden Pond. That's a real quest for me. Okay. Geek of Fury says, friends and acquaintances that have followed me and lurk me while I'm live from Twitch. Oh, I see. Okay. That is nice. That is really nice. I have a few friends who are doing the same for me. They've basically become follows and they show up when they can show up. But I don't have nearly as many friends as you do, I think. Because, well, that's a stairwell. I don't think I want to mess with the stairwell. I was going to jump down, but I'm not jumping down into a stairwell right now. Yeah, I think the extent of my friend network was like 3 people did something. Sir Puffington, can I make antibiotics at a chem station? Yeah, absolutely you can, but you need to have 1 rank in chemist, right? Is that what it's called? Hold on, let me check. Down here. Yeah, chemist. You need to have 1 rank in chemist, and then it will open up antibiotics to you. And I think that means you have to have an intelligence of 7 just to even be able to get a rank in chemist. Geek of Fury says it's hard because your channel doesn't have the option to downgrade your stream resolution. What does that mean, Geek of Fury? I can't downgrade my stream? I don't know. I do know I've been messing with my stream lately, Geek. Like literally like just yesterday and today. And in fact, I think it's maybe causing problems what I'm doing, but I don't know. When I do my multi-channel streams with Stream Elements, you pick who's the default, and it used to be set to Twitch. Twitch was the main thing I streamed toward, and then YouTube would also get a stream. But basically, YouTube was piggybacking off of Twitch. But YouTube can take a way higher bit rate. So I switched it yesterday, I think, so that now YouTube is the main at a really high bit rate, and then Twitch piggybacks off of my YouTube stream and gets like a copy of the YouTube stream. And then I think Twitch has to like downgrade it or something in order to get it down to the 8,000 bits per second that it will accept. And I've noticed that I got an alert saying that my stream quality was being affected. But it was only affected for 10 seconds out of a 3-hour stream, and so I thought I'm okay with that. A 10-second problem out of 3 hours I can live with. Sir Puffington says, but I'm not near any settlements with a crying emoji. Yeah, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Sir Puffington needs antibiotics and he can't get them. And Geek of Fury says, most affiliate channels have the option to downgrade stream video resolution to save bandwidth, but tiny channels don't get that option. And then he notes, this is for the viewer, not for me as I create. I see, I see. I see. I wonder if that's why I was getting a black screen when I was doing a second stream that was vertical. I don't know if you remember, but back when I started my first 1, 2, or 3 streams, a whopping 10 days ago, where I just did the defaults that Stream Elements gave me, and the Stream Element default was to have both a widescreen presentation or stream, and then also a vertical stream for cell phones. And people were complaining that the vertical stream was just pitch black. There was nothing there. I kind of wonder if that's why. Maybe I'm just not allowed. Pickles popped in. Pickle's on YouTube. Pickle's throwing comments at me from YouTube, and he says, "How long have you been playing?" Pickle, that's such a loaded question because I don't know exactly what you mean. How long have I been playing today? Just like an hour or two. How long have I been playing this particular character? He's level 30 right now, maybe 31. So I've been playing him for, I don't know how long it takes to do that. Let's take a look at my character. Let's see. What level am I? Yeah, I'm level 31, about to hit level 32. But if your question is, how long have I been playing Fallout 4 entirely? The answer is, I got the game when it came out. I played it for about 80 hours when it came out. I didn't finish the campaign. I didn't even really like it. And then I stopped playing. And then COVID hit, and I desperately needed a thing to entertain me while I was stuck in the house. I picked Fallout 4, and I have now put maybe 6,000 hours into Fallout 4, which is probably the real question you're asking, Pickle, is how many hours do you have in the game overall? And the answer is probably 6,000 hours. And that's also partly why this game is ridiculously modded. You can see across the bottom of the screen, there's a little text there to explain it, but I'm making it basically as hard as possible on myself. And as we're seeing in this stream, even with it as hard as possible, it's still pretty much ridiculously easy. I think I know what I'm doing too well. Anyway, Geek of Fury says, I can lurk multiple channels and not hit my data cap in a month. Oh, that's so cool, Geek of Fury. I see what you're saying. If I keep a full 720p or 1080p for 3 to 5 channels nearly every day, I hit my data cap before the month is up. Easy. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That is a nice feature for the viewer, especially if you're... I mean, if you're lurking just because you want to have a person on in the background and maybe they're chatting about the video game that you're actively playing. So you're like playing Fallout 4 while you have me in the background just yakking away about Fallout 4. You don't even care about the video stream. You only care about the audio. So you don't want to eat up your bandwidth by playing a full 1080p stream, or even worse, like 4K, but I don't even know if Twitch will allow that. I'm certainly not doing 4K. I know YouTube will let 4K happen, but I'm not going to try for that stuff. But yeah, so it would eat up your bandwidth instantly, especially if you're doing 2 or 3 at the same time, which is crazy to me, but I guess you could. Yeah, that's a smart idea. You say you downgrade to 166p, mostly yes. Yeah, okay. I didn't even know you could downgrade that low. 166, that's like a postage stamp. That's so tiny. The video feed is going to have 8 pixels total. You can't get into these drawers. Okay. The graphics are getting a little bit like whited out because my light is too bright, right? Like that's like look at how shiny that is. Let's turn this off. What do we get? Oh, but then you can, that's, okay, that's, all right, well, that's not cool. All right. We'll keep the light on. He says, I was wrong. It's 160p. Well, that's still ridiculously small. In fact, it's smaller. 160 makes sense, though, right? Isn't that a half of 320? They go in halves every time, right? 640, 320, 160. That makes sense. The next step down would be 80. YouTube has 144. You're right, they do. Now that I think about it, they do. That is true. I assume... Oh, Geek of Fury, you're on Twitch, though. Okay, okay. I was going to say, I assume you're on YouTube, Geek of Fury, and you have me streaming right now at 144. That would be my assumption. Because YouTube, I don't think, stops anybody from watching my stream at any resolution. You can do whatever you want on YouTube, I think. I gotta say, you guys, it's weird, but Twitch looks better than YouTube, even though Twitch is capped at 8,000 bits per second, and YouTube goes up to something like 57,000 bits is what I'm doing right now, I think. So this is broadcasting onto YouTube at 57,000 bits per second, I think. And then Twitch is getting a fraction of that. It gets 8,000 bits per second. But Twitch looks better. And I think it's a holdover from YouTube being a not streaming channel. Do you know what I mean, you guys? Like Twitch has optimized for low quality, easily streamed video feeds that capture, well, their name, capture Twitch gaming, like gunplay and stuff, like really quick gameplay. And because of that, I think their algorithm is optimized towards showing you crisp little images, and maybe they drop some frames if they need to, but they try to keep the screen looking clear. Whereas YouTube is so used to being a bandwidth hog. It's just, people just upload their family videos and stuff that's like the highest resolution possible. So they're just getting filled with 4K content and all sorts of stuff, 8K. And they have the highest quality resolution. And so it feels like their algorithm is only good when you're uploading like massive high quality, like really good video. And then their video looks really good. But when you're trying to stream, you're like, no, make it look good with the fewest bits possible. Focus in on the most important areas. And YouTube doesn't know what the most important areas are. Just a fuzzy mess. Oh, there you go. All right. Geek of Fury says, I watch streams on both. And then he pops up on YouTube under a different name. He says, see, I'm everywhere. All right, good. Oh, shoot, I forgot to save. I always forget to save before I go back out into the Commonwealth. And my game, typically, the only time my game is crashing is when I'm loading into the Commonwealth. So I absolutely need to save before I do this. Oh, but it didn't die this time. Let's hit save. Great. Okay. Jay?
I feel like I've taken on too much, you know? Like I can kill an army of synths. But I have to try.
Oh, Heather, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. I can't exit my armor here. There we go.
Surely you can put some of that down.
Geek of Fury says it's actually probably better for my bandwidth to watch here. Yeah, because you could reduce the video feed down to almost nothing here. YouTube lets you get away with almost anything. It's so interesting to be going through here. I remember the first time I was here, going through stuff like these little capsules and stuff, and you don't know anything about the game. The first time you come through, you don't know anything about the game, and this is just a place to stand in. And now that I've played through the game so many times, I know this is like the epic location. Like, this location is where all the shit goes down. But right now, it's nothing. Right now, it's just a little area. CIT ruins. Just a little area. And it's kind of interesting to think about how insane this location will get at a certain point in time.
Tick, tick, tickety.
Fury says, if I recall correctly, YouTube has better ad money. You know, Geek of Fury, that might be true, although I've never had a channel that really got any ad money. I have multiple channels on YouTube, and just none of them go anywhere. But I don't think that's necessarily the fault of the ad money, you know. I'm sure there's ad money out there, I just can't get it. I blasted YouTube at one point a while ago. They sent me, because I have so many channels, I think I literally have like 5 different channels, and some of them I'm not even using, but because I have so many, and a couple of them are like minorly okay at doing stuff, like my channel that I'm streaming from on YouTube right now is called A Man and His Box, and it does okay-ish. It does okay-ish. And because I have a couple of what I guess you could call okay-ish channels, they sent me this like interview questionnaire thing, and they kind of wanted to know like what they could do better for me, what I was thinking in terms of I can't get up there, what I was thinking in terms of how much I was satisfied with YouTube and all that. And I just blasted them. I gave them numbers. I showed them my viewership on TikTok, for example, which goes into the millions sometimes for some of my videos. And then I showed them the same video on YouTube, like getting 100 views. And I was like, YouTube, you need to figure this shit out. Like, this is a mess. Geek of Fury goes, snort. But so, because YouTube is such a mess in terms of it cannot figure out, the algorithm cannot figure out how to help you find your audience. It doesn't know how to put stuff in front of the right audience. And mostly YouTube's algorithm will blame you and be like, you didn't pick a good thumbnail. Nobody wanted to click on it. We don't care. We're going to dump you. The problem is that on the other platforms, in some cases, I don't even get to pick a thumbnail. It just picks a random like screen from inside the video. And it manages to get me millions of views with like a random screenshot. So I kind of don't believe YouTube when they say things like, well, the reason you didn't get any views is because your thumbnail wasn't good enough. My thought is, well, the other platforms can make that shit work without a thumbnail at all. So why can't YouTube? What is YouTube doing? Geek of Fury says, I'm sorry, A Man and His Box is funny, and I'm 12. Are you turning that sexual? How dare you, sir? How dare you? We can make it really bad. There's a man in his hot little box. There's a man in his moist, wet little box. I'm gonna get banned for this shit. Okay. It's supposed to be this box. It's this box. It's Cargo Buddy. I have him follow me around everywhere. Oh, I got a bottle cap mine. That's so exciting. Oh, I'm so happy. I was telling the group, the gang, although I was telling everybody watching, that I'm really having to sort of like go hard right now on Fallout because it's possible I'm in the last like 1 or 2 or 3 hours of me streaming Fallout 4 for a while, or at least it'll diminish, because we're going to start doing Baldur's Gate 3. And so I just was like, I just want to do a thing. Like, I just want to get something done in Fallout 4. And this has been really great so far. I have not hit my target. I'm trying to take out some super mutants. I do have a quest, but it's been really fun trying to get there because we just took out a bunch of synths. I'm getting a bunch of cool gear. I'm having a good time. This gun is so cool, and it is so not what I expected. Oh no! I did not mean to do that. I am now buffed up, and I didn't mean to be. But I wanted to go into this and just inspect it. This is my gun that I'm using. And it just looks like it's so, what do you call it? It's like a hodgepodge. It's just barely like, it's held together with like string and bale wire and stuff. It's just, it's so junky looking, but also kind of high tech in weird ways. It's tinkered with. Tinker Tom would be proud of this gun. It does 3 different kinds of energy damage or ballistic damage. It's one-shotting a lot. It's one-shotting a lot of bad guys. Which I was saying to... oh, I can't even see him on screen anymore. There was a commenter who just 10 minutes ago was asking, like, how long you've been playing Fallout and so on. And I was saying I have played so much Fallout that I've amped this game up to be extremely hard. And with this gun, I'm still just murderifying everything. I am just murdering them all. It's still not hard. All right, let's see. Where do I want to go? I'm facing the correct direction. This is exactly where I want to go, right? Okay, follow the road and turn right across the bridge. Okay, let's go. Fury says, you are taking it much farther than me. There's always more shit to do in Baldur's Gate, or not Baldur's Gate, Bethesda Game Studios games. That's what you're saying. Yeah, he's quoting from the TV show. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time. Yeah. Oh, look at Mr. Glowy. He's so cute out there all by himself. Hey, buddy. Can I blow you right off the building? Right off the platform?
Sir, something's afoot. Peekaboo! Well, that about takes care of that.
Oh! Oh, he sinks away into the water, and I got my level up. Look at that. I know exactly what I'm going to get because 45 minutes ago, an hour ago, we were in the settlement, and I was trying to trick out my gun more, and I couldn't. I'd hit the cap. And the thing that everything needed was science. So let's do that. We needed science. I want his loot. Am I overloaded right now? No. Let's go get some loot.
I'm afraid I don't have a swimsuit, sir.
Hey, bro. Man, you're kind of epic looking. Just dead underwater, just sitting in the ground. Look at you. Your little aura. Your little dark green aura all around you. Look at that. What a mess. That's cool. And look at all you guys in the water with me. Oh, oh, oh. Giga Fury says, I mean, was he wrong? No, he was right. This game is nothing but getting sidetracked all the time. This game is a sidetrack. That's all this game is, almost. Oh, I'm sad. Something fell into this mess. Now I can't get it. Now I can't get it. And now I want to know what it is. What did I just lose? Okay, I'm so curious. I'm going to turn off the collision. I want to see. Let's go into the ground. What did we just lose? Canned dog food is what we just lost. Okay, let's get up out of this. Let's get back onto dry land. Let's turn off collision again. Okay. Alright, we're back to normal. Gun out. Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and to a lesser degree, Starfield. Yeah. You know, here's the thing. I think Starfield has the same kind of, like, you can get sidetracked. There's all sorts of extra stuff to do in the game, but it got ruined. It got really ruined by the fact that it was set over the course of 100 or 1,000 planets, however many it was, where, like, you're constantly just flying and flying and flying and just, like, landing and going to do a thing. There's no, like, you can't just, like, see something in the distance and be like, oh, while I'm on my way to this location, I'll do this other thing. Instead, there's tons of stuff like that, but it's hidden behind planets, and you can't see it visually. You can't think like, oh, well, like I want to, like right now, I could see the little glowing dude there, and I was like, well, I'm going to take him out and jump into the water and get his loot. Or I could look at this bridge that's up here, and I could be like, well, I just want to jump over that bridge and see what's on the other side. There's all sorts of things visually I can see in Fallout right now that make me want to do things. And in Starfield, all the little incidental things are still there, and there's still stuff to sidetrack you, but you can't see it. I mean, you jump onto a planet and they'll be like, there's 2 locations here for you to check out. And that's not getting you distracted by anything. That's just, there's 2 locations. And then there are things to distract you, but they're on other planets and you need to go to them. It's like you need to seek that stuff out. Wait. Hey, there's some brutes coming. All right. Let's go say hi. Oh, yeah. This was the first time I used my perk. Just now, I have the you are a bowling ball and everyone is a bowling pin perk, which is, it's this one. It's the max strength one down here. Strength 10 is pain drain. You can run into enemies and stagger them. That's the first time I've used it. That was great. I should use it more. I need to use it on a crowd and like knock a bunch of them over. Geek of Fury says, yeah, for Starfield, procedural generation made everything too generic. That's definitely a problem too. You know what I wish they had done? It's a thing I had thought they were doing back when I heard how they were doing everything. I made up a story in my head. Just, it was my thought of what my understanding is of what they're doing. And it turns out my understanding was wrong. I think my understanding would have been better for them. I assumed they were using procedural generation to generate the planets, but that then they were leaving them static. So whatever the land masses were on the planet, whatever water areas were on the planet, whatever ice or whatever was on the planet, that became set in stone after procedurally generating not even 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, and cherry picking the 1,000 planets that were the most interesting. Like, that's kind of what I thought they were doing. And then setting their artists to attack those worlds with some kind of artistic something. You know what I mean? Like, make some of the cliff's edges more jagged and risky. Make the water deeper and populate it with crazy creatures. Or just like, I assumed they were going to take whatever they generated and put a lot of TLC on it. And instead, they just kind of... It's literally everything's generated and there's no hand... Like, you could land on a planet and the planet would be different when you land on it from a previous time you landed on it. And you could see, people have talked about, like, you could see mountains in the distance and try to run to those mountains. You get to the end of a border area, you can't reach the mountains. So then you fly off the planet and land down in the next area, and there's no mountains because everything's just randomly generated, essentially. So whatever mountains you saw, they're not real. That kind of thing. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get over this, am I? I'm not going to be able to leap that far. And I don't have a jetpack yet. Can't get a jetpack till like level 40 or 41 or 42 or 43. There's a doggo I need to take out, but... I was pretty sure this is the place I needed to come across. Oh, it's not! It's not! I can go one further. I can go one further. There's a bridge right there. Let's do that bridge. Geek of Fury says, it's clear we don't have the tech to do a proper Bethesda Game Studios game on 1,000 planets. Yeah, I think there were some approaches that could have worked, but I think they flubbed it. I mean, if you look, you're watching me on the channel where it is right now. If you look on my channel right now on YouTube, there is the start of a Starfield playthrough. I got early access. I started playing through it early. I was talking it up.
Jordy and I always started our trade runs here in Bunker Hill. I guess because my parents did. Then we'd head south to Quincy. It was a good route.
Really? You're saying that we're near Bunker Hill? I don't even have it on my... I don't have it on my map. We haven't been there. And I can't see the big tower right now anywhere. You're talking like it's here. Anyway, yeah, on my channel is the start of my playthrough on Starfield. I got through 5 episodes, and I quit it. 5 episodes, and I was done. And I wasn't done because I was like, I hate this game. Yeah, this gun's too good. This gun is way too good. That was ridiculous. I wasn't like, oh, I hate Starfield and I quit.
Pick up a Mirelurk and throw it up onto an overpass. Cracked like an egg when it hit.
Thanks, Heather. Instead, I quit because I was like, there's too much unfinished here. There's too much that needs to be fixed up and made cool. And I have some expectations that haven't been met, and my thought is, I will pick the game up again when they release a bunch of patches that help it to meet the expectations I have. And instead, what happened with the game is they just basically let it languish. Like, they did put out 1 DLC for it, but, I mean, we're playing Fallout 4 right now. Fallout 4 got, like, 10 or 20 major patches that overhauled, fixed, or closed out bugs, like, a lot in just the first, like, 18 months. Like, you go back and look at the patches, they did a ton of work on it in the first 18 months or so. In addition, they did all 5 or 6 DLC, however many there are for this thing. They did all of them in the first 18 months. By the time 18 months were up, they had released a ton of DLC for this game. They'd done so much stuff with this game. They released the survival mode and then released an improved survival mode, which is what I'm playing now. They did so much work on this game. And I kind of just assumed that's what we would get with Starfield too. Right? Like, because that was the expectation they had set, was these dudes might not come out with a perfect game. In fact, they're probably going to come out with a really flawed game. But at least they'll put out a bunch of DLC for it. There'll be modding. There'll be all sorts of stuff is going to happen. It's going to be a huge community around it. It's going to go nuts. And that's kind of what I thought would happen with Starfield. So I put out 5 videos for Starfield. And then I just stopped playing. And I was just like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the 40 big patches. I'm going to wait for the cool DLC. I'm going to wait for all the stuff that gets awesome. And then I'm going to resume. And instead we got a buggy in a patch, and we got a bad DLC. I'm still waiting, basically. I'm just still waiting. I don't think that game's ever going to go anywhere at this point. We did get a note now, just as we were talking. We got a note, said Scavenger's Note. So let's read that, and then let's talk about what's in chat, because I think Sir Puffington and Fury are both saying things. Let's see here. Scavenger's Note says, one of the caravan guards said they passed by Greater Mass Blood Clinic a while back. Thought it might have some good scrap left to salvage. Might be worth a look. Yeah. And then let's see what you guys say. Fury says it should have been 10 handcrafted planets and 990 procedurally generated planets. Hey man, at least that would have been better. You know what I mean? Like, they have all these artists that have proven themselves. Well, I should be careful with that. Maybe all those artists have left. It's been a decade since Fallout 4 and 15 years since Skyrim. But at one point, they had some proven people who could do stuff. And they should have unleashed them on those 10 planets you're talking about and let them go nuts. Geek of Fury says they should not have had loading screens for takeoff and landing and travel between planets in the same system. He says it's sad that this might very well be what Baldur's Gate's... Not Baldur's Gate. I keep saying BG for Baldur's Gate. It's sad that this might very well be what Bethesda Game Studios is now. It's a bloated and uncreative, super corporatized developer. That might be true, Fury. I think there's still a lot of really cool people there and a lot of artistry there. But I think that they do have one big problem that I saw really bad in Starfield. And that is, and a little bit in Dragon Age Veilguard, but that's a different company. But that is, people were talking about how, like, for Veilguard, they were saying, like, it looks like this game got made in, like a corporate meeting with HR present to make sure that nothing too lewd, rude, or crude was said. No bad person options. No, like, everything has to be clean and nice and sweet for, like, a 10-year-old to play it. And I got the feeling of that for Veilguard, but also I got the feeling of that for Starfield. Like, especially somebody put together a video that compared, like, the club scene and the drug scene in Starfield to what we got in Cyberpunk. Like, the clubs and the drugs that are in use in Cyberpunk versus what you get in Starfield. And Starfield looks like a little, like, Disneyland show. Like, it's just cute and silly, and it's not real. And then you go to Cyberpunk and you're like, oh my gosh, this is what, like, a decrepit, ruined science fiction like club scene might look like, with like drug addicts and crazy shit going on. This is what it might look like. It's obviously science fictioned up, you know what I mean? Like, it's made to look crazy and wild, but still, it looked so much better than what we got in Starfield. And that's actually one of the things I was literally waiting for, because I saw that video back when I was doing my first 5 hours or first 5 videos of Starfield, and I was like, well, this is why I'm going to put it on hold. I'm going to wait for Bethesda to really, like, put effort into these scenes and to make this stuff look like really cool and really real. And I was waiting for it. The club scene in Starfield has never changed. We're now 2 years after it came out. It's never been modified. It's the same exact thing that it always was. They haven't done any work on it. They haven't done any work on any of it, really, except they've added in buggies. And they've bug fixed a few things, but I don't know. Just, ugh. Anyway, Fury says, we'll see what happens with Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5. Yeah, we'll see. Sir Puffington says, it's weird that you can't save in survival, because in Skyrim you can. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was telling you, Sir Puffington, there are some mods that can fix that. The one I have is no sleep till bedtime. And then there's a cigarette mod that will also let you save while you're in survival mode. You can pick the mod that works best. You're on a PlayStation, though, Sir Puffington, so I don't know what the PlayStation is going to allow you to do. Who knows? All right, we are right on it. I need to just turn left on the main road, and we're going to hit Famewell Hall. So, for those of you who have played this game a lot, you'll know that there is an area, and I think it's right where I'm aiming. there's a building there that sits right below the overpass, and then there's this tram, or this what do you call the trains that go underneath the overpass? This giant train system here, the tram that goes underneath. It actually connects over, so it starts here and it connects over to that building and to the overpass there. And you can use it to get up onto that building. And what's interesting is there's a huge Deathclaw fight there. And I didn't know that the first time I went over there, and I got my butt kicked by the Deathclaw. And then I came back and I tried again. Eventually I was okay and I figured everything out. But one of the things that always confused me was I'd be up there, I'd be like, where the hell is the Deathclaw coming from? And then one day I was approaching like I am right now, and I saw how they do it. And I don't know if I can show it to you guys, but it's ridiculous. The Deathclaw is literally hanging off the side of the building right where I'm aiming. I don't know if we can see it, and I don't know if they do it like that every time, but they did it that way one of the times I came through here. Let me just grab my 556. It's the one with the scope. Where is my really nice gun? This one. Okay. I want to put this on and see if I can see the Deathclaw that's literally just waiting to deliver murder and mayhem. Yeah, okay, good. Can we see the Deathclaw up there? Is it up there somewhere? No, I can't see it. I need to be careful. I'm going to get into dangerous territory here and have to have some gunfights. I don't have any bullets for this gun right now. It's all in my box. I just want to see. I'm not going to be able to see it. Well, anyway, it was kind of wild to see. Like, I got to see like the behind the scenes magic of how they make a Deathclaw appear out of nowhere. They don't just have him like just appear out of nothingness. He's actually stored in like a hidden location.
I like cemeteries. You can sit and talk to the person you lost. Makes them feel close, you know? Like they're not gone forever.
Heather, you are so sweet. I don't even know what cemetery you're talking about that triggered that, though. There's none near us. Maybe there's one behind a building. Let's see. Sir Puffington says, I almost lost like an hour of progress to TY Trainers and Backstreet Apparel. TY Trainers? Is that Raiders? Raiders, yeah, Raiders. You almost lost an hour of progress to the Raiders and Backstreet. Yep. It's so funny. I think your game, Sir Puffington, started long after my games, long after this one started. You've been playing for fewer hours than I've been playing. And you are way farther in the story than I am, because I'm just dicking around. Basically. I'm just goofing off. Oh, we about to have some fights. I better get my good gun back. Okay, let's do... You need to be in 7. And my good gun, you need to be in 6. And let's hotkey some food if I have any left. I could do mole rat. I've got 7 squirrel on a stick. Let's hotkey that. Okay. And how much water do I have right now? 10? I think 10 will get me through this fight at the very least. Uh-oh. I had to eat a lot of food just now. Does that mean I'm sick? I require more food. Look at that. I think I don't care about parasites right now, though. I'm not going to cure that sickness. Let's get through this fight, and maybe I'll get another sickness from taking a bunch of drugs. And then I'll cure everything all at once. And I am going to... Let's just prep for this fight. Let's get rid of a couple things that I'm carrying that I shouldn't be. You know what? You guys, we're going to do something that I haven't done. in a while. It's going to be fun. It's going to make this fight a little easier than it should be, but it's going to be enjoyable. And I think we're going to do it. So when you are the Minuteman General, you get a flare gun. And you can shoot that flare gun to get Minutemen to help you. And the problem in the main game, if you just do it at the base level, is that the flare gun only summons level 1 and 2 Minutemen, no matter what level you are and no matter what level the fight is. Which means getting 4 or 5 or 6 Minutemen at level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is actually useful. You can do something with them. But getting, 4 Minutemen at level 40 means they all die. It's useless. You don't want to use it. You will. It's just cruelty. You're just summoning weak people in to die. But there is a mod that can modify the flare gun to bring in leveled dudes to help you. And they can live. They can survive a fight. And it's kind of fun to have them. And I'm thinking, I want to summon them into this fight right now. All right, let's see here. Gun 6, gun 7, gun 6. Okay. Oh, there's already a super mutant. Hold on. Let me pull back so they don't see us. I don't want to start this fight yet. Hold on. Oh, the gang is talking. Let's see. Sir Puffington says, I can't find back out to search for the mod. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sir Puffington, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Geek of Fury says you're probably summoning Minutemen to their deaths. Yeah, in the base game I would be, but I did get the mod, and so let's try. Let's try this. I mean, they might all die eventually if we go through 3 or 4 fights, but they also might be good enough to survive. What's also really cool about these dudes is, unlike the regular Minuteman flare gun, the Minutemen you get with this, oh, they're already here. These guys will go through doors with me. They'll go into new loaded zones. So they'll be with me. Whoa! They'll be with me for a minute. Oh no! Shoot. We in it now. Oh my god. Okay, run. Oh my god. All right. What do we got? Okay, I think Heather just blew up Mr. Nuke. Let's see here. Flare gun is super useful for clearing settlements in the early game. I've been using it. Yeah, I think it's good around like levels 1 to 10. What level are you, Sir Puffington?
Incoming!
Minutemen, hell yeah!
What was that?
No. Give me the bad guy. I don't think I can hit him. Yeah, these are just wasted shots. Retreat? Did he just say retreat? What? Oh my god, is he going? That's wild. Oh, he's back.
Consider yourself stopped, beauty.
That was a new interaction. I have not seen that before. He literally shouted retreat. He did retreat. He got into a building before I could stop him. And then he came out and smacked me. Sir Puffington says he's level 10. Well, I mean, that's right around the time when it's actually pretty useful. Sir Puffington, when you hit level 40 or even 30, try using it. Try using it and see what happens, because what should happen...
All right, here we go.
What should happen is, oh, I can't get through this window? Oh, I'm trapped back here. Dang.
You're mine now.
Commonwealth justice for you.
In here, okay. What should happen at level 30 or 40 is those Minutemen are just... They just get their butts kicked. The enemies at that point will be so powerful. It will be ridiculous. Okay. What is he saying? Let's see here. Sir Buffington says, I have Starlight, Ten Pines, Abernathy, and Oberland, all thanks to the flare gun. Starlight is mole rats. They could totally do that. Ten Pines was you going to Corvega, I think. That would be my guess. That's usually the Ten Pines quest. You couldn't get the Minutemen to go inside of Corvega with you, although they could help you with the outside of Corvega. Abernathy is another one that's inside the building. That's the Station Olivia. You could get the Minutemen to help you with the outside of the building, though, and there's actually quite a lot there. There's even some power armor there. That would be useful. And Oberland... What is the Oberland quest? Is that where you are right now? Is that you going into that into the building you're having trouble with? I can't remember what you were saying that building was with the raiders, but yeah. Yeah, the flare gun is pretty good early on, but be careful when you're level 40. Okay. This was really...
Now would be a good time to speak.
You wanted to speak to me? Sure.
Of course, go right ahead.
So gracious, sir, I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual senses were first switched on. You and the missus, so good with young Sean, and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell, after you fled to the vault. I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of the missus and Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm going to try calling him a mushy robot. I've never done it before. Let's just see what happens.
You're getting pretty mushy for a robot.
Mushy, perhaps, but completely forthright. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, sir, you have remained the very model of what humanity should aspire to be.
That means a lot.
Thank you, Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, sir. I wouldn't hear of it. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Codsworth, you have gained the Robot Sympathy perk. I am level 32. This may be the first companion perk I've gotten. I am playing through this game so weird, I don't have any companions other than Dogmeat and Codsworth. I have Heather, of course, but Heather's a mod. I think this is the first perk I've got. Robot Sympathy. Let's take a look at Robot Sympathy. Perks. Oh, there it is. Thanks to your relationship with Codsworth, you receive plus 10 damage resistance against robot energy weapons. Oh, well, I mean, that's not great, but I'll take it. I like it. 10 is nice. I'll do it. That's all right. Okay, so where are we now? I was filled with joy because that fight just killed me, which is a weird thing to be joyful about. But I was like, oh, this is going to be a challenge. This is fun. So I just got my butt kicked and had to reload and do the fight again. Did it. We've won. And now I'm going to pick around the outside of the building for a moment, and then we're going to go in. And these Minutemen should follow me. If I'm lucky, if I'm right. They should follow along.
We're a bit out in the open.
Wait. You can get the stuff off the dude. Let's take it. I think that's all I want to do. Let's go in. Let's have a little party with these Minutemen.
All right, here we go.
Oh, wait. I'm already almost dead. What is happening? Look at that. I am so glad I was quick enough to press a key. Look at that. I don't know that I can live from whatever's happening to me. I couldn't even see an enemy. I came through the door. My hit points got down to 10%. What buffs do I have running right now? Okay, all the foods are running, but none of the chems. And I'm overtired. But adrenaline is giving me a huge boost. I've got 50% extra damage from adrenaline. Alright, we are going to take antibiotics to cure my disease, just because I'm feeling like I need to try everything possible right now to get me back into a good state. We're going to take blood bug steak just to give me some extra hit points. That should make my hit point meter bump just the tiniest bit. Yeah, a little bit. Actually, not a little bit, a lot bit. I went from about 12% to 18%. Not bad. Then we're going to take buff tats. That should make me bump another. I bet I get up to 30%. Let's try that. 40%. Okay, great. Then let's take a Deathclaw steak. This will give me 1 agility plus some hit points, but the hit point meter won't change much. That one's going to happen over time. It'll just slowly increase me. Gulper Slurry will make me invisible. I'm going to do that. I way prefer Gulper Slurry over the Stealth Boys. And I have 1 of them, and this is the time to use it. Let's see here. We do want to take jet and jet fuel and Med-X. We'll take jet fuel, Med-X. However, I'm going to wait on the jet until the end here because I might want to do Ultra Jet if I have it. We'll take a Quantum, an Orange Mentats, and Overdrive, and Psycho. And now we'll do the Quantum because that'll get rid of some thirst. We'll do a Stim Pack and a refreshing beverage. And do I have an Ultra Jet? I have an Ultra Jet. And then we'll do the Gulper Slurry. It will also get rid of some thirst. Oh, it got rid of all my thirst. That's really cool. I was going to say then I would go back down and drink some water to get rid of the rest, but I've already done it. So what do we have here? I mean, look at that, you guys. That is almost every buff in the game all running at once. There are a couple food buffs that I could get to make this even better, but that's almost every buff in the game. And I did that because I walked through a door and I was almost instantly killed. So we're going to drop out of this and we are going to run for our lives and then turn around and see what we can do. Here we go. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Good. And then this guy here. Good. And then what was killing me over here? That dude. Good. And then kill monkeys all the time, no matter what, even if they're not hurting you. And then... Oh! And then that guy. And then... Okay. That was cool. We lived. We lived, but that was an actual real fight. Okay. I'm not going to pick up from the bodies because now I have all my drugs running. Oh, oh. Oh, no. Fudge. No, 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 no. Dang it. That was my fault. No, his head's not easy enough to hit. Okay, he's down. Who else is in here? Oh, no, no. I want this doggo. Oh, and wait, and I have a crit? Do his head and crit on his head. Cool. Who else is here? Who else is here? Somebody's hitting me, but I can't bats them. What? Oh my gosh, I could not find a target. That was so weird. Okay, who else? Who else? Who else? Go, go, go. Good. Who else? No, don't. Please don't shoot your own dude. Oh. Oh. I'm still not going to pick up everything. Because... Holy cow, I still have a ton of drugs running through my system, and there's still more guys. I can hear them shouting.
Here they go! I'm back here, damn it.
Human time is done! This is the age of the super mutant!
Where are you guys shooting? You shooting up there? I don't know how to get up there right now. Usually I have a jetpack. I don't know how to get up there without a jetpack.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
You and all of your brothers.
How do you get up to the upper levels if you don't have a jetpack? I could run to the outside of the building. There we go. This will do it.
Going up.
Come on, up, 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 up.
You missed, stupid.
I was just getting warmed up.
You guys are welcome. Came through the elevator to save your butts. Oh no, we lost a Minuteman. Sorry, bro. Okay. So we're at a... Oh, we're not even at the highest level yet? Wait, wait. What is hitting me?
I trust everyone's still alive.
Look at this brave Minuteman. Trying to take him on all by himself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm sinking. Can I get out of that hole? I did. Okay. Okay. Great.
Ah! Face me, you coward!
Okay. Well, I'm going to assume people on the West Coast have broken off from watching for a little bit so that they can grab some dinner. That is excellent. I think I need to grab some dinner, but my girlfriend is not home yet. I am hungry and she's not back, and I would like her to get back so I could eat. Don't want to eat without her. Okay, that's a radium, a max heavy assault rifle, Oh, my leg is gone. Everything else is still intact. No, don't use up the 45. Oh my gosh! Look at that! I now have enough 556 to make the gun viable. Oh, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch. Okay, goodbye 45. And goodbye plasma-infused radium rifle. I'm so sorry, plasma-infused radium rifle. You're awesome, but you're gonna go. Because now I get to... Sir Puffington says, real. Now I get to use the actual 556 that I built. Let's see here. Okay, so I think the one that I built is the one that I just took. Okay. Let's put it in hand. Okay, so now we go gun 6 and 7.
Gotta come out sooner or later.
And can we get up even higher? Okay, let's see if we can take out the remaining dudes while I still have drugs. Too easy, but there's more, right?
That about takes care of that.
All right. It says we can get up on the roof. I don't want to do that yet because I have a ton of bodies in here to loot. That's so funny. When he was just like this, when I just saw him without a head, I kind of expected that to be Preston Garvey, and then I looked up and it's just a white dude with a goatee. He's doing a Preston Garvey impersonation just from the shoulders down. Okay. Well, gang, I think we did it. This is a very hard fight, and I died once, but we pulled it off. I think we have eliminated all super mutants. I could be wrong, but I think we have. And the game told me I can now report my success to the settlers. So I think we've won. We've beaten this area. Unfortunately, we haven't cleared it in terms of like this stuff. Like this is important.
Excellent.
Companions permanently gain +10 to their health. Okay, all right. Rajan says it's light skin Preston. Yep. I mean, we've all been told that you shouldn't necessarily cast in the traditional ways anymore. So, you know, maybe everything's open to everything now. Black dudes can play white dudes, and white dudes can play black dudes, and Asian dudes can play other dudes, and everybody can play everybody. So, Preston is now new. It's a new Preston. It's an unprecedented Preston. All right, let's see. By the way, welcome, Rajan. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but I assume I'm saying it right. But you can give me a rhymes with if I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, I was gonna joke and say you could tell me the way to properly pronounce your name is Lord Rajan. But then I realized I've actually set up my my bot but you're on YouTube. Rajan's on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, my bot that is in Twitch will actually praise you. You can type an exclamation point, praise me, and my bot on Twitch will like start lauding you, calling you like, oh, all hail Lord Emperor, blah blah and stuff. Anyway, Rajan says, what mod are you using? Oh my guy, I have a huge mod list. Well, I shouldn't say that. There are some people who really mod really hard, and their mod list is thousands of mods long, and it's insane, and I don't know how they even keep the game running. My mod list is not that big. My mod list is about 80 or 90 curated mods that have allowed me to stream like this without any crashes, or without many crashes. The one crash I had is it tried to load up from like an elevator. I took an elevator up to a location and it tried to load that location in, and it didn't work. But other than that, it's been pretty darn stable. The mods are well, I can't list them all off the top of my head, but there's like no sleep till bedtime is allowing me to save. And so if I press 1 right now, up in the upper left corner, it should say quick saving or auto saving. It lets me save even though I'm in survival mode. It's possible that I am currently running real.ai. I wasn't intending to have real.ai on for this playthrough, but I might. Because monsters and bad guys have been acting weird. They've been acting the way they act when real.ai is on. And what does that do? It lets all monsters see farther than they normally can see, because the game artificially limits how far the enemy can see, so that like raiders in this area don't fight the gunners next door to them. You know what I mean? Like the game artificially limits what the enemy can see, so that all the little fights you're supposed to have stay like separate and segregated, and then you have your fight and you have your next fight and your next fight and your next fight. Real.ai just turns that off and just says all the bad guys can see however far their perception says they can see. And what ends up happening is you can stumble upon an area where there was supposed to be a fight, and it's just 2 groups are dead. Or you stumble upon an area where there was supposed to be a fight, and instead of 1 fight, you have 4, because all the monsters that are in the area converge on you. So I have that in the game, or I may have that in the game. I have another one from SKK, which is called Combat Settlers, and that one lets you turn settlers to be mortal, which just makes the game more challenging in the sense of you have to give them gear, right? Like you have to give them armor and weapons, and you have to hope that when the settlement gets raided, that they can actually fend off the raiders or the super mutants or the robots, whatever they're getting. And if they get shot too much, then they're just dead. If there's grenades and other things, then they're just dead. You can come back to an empty settlement if it goes badly. So I have that up. You guys are talking. Let's see. Rajan says, what's your Twitch channel? My Twitch channel is called Old Man Fallout. In fact, we've had some people posting from Twitch as well, because I'm streaming on both right now at the same time. I'm doing YouTube and Twitch both. Fury says, Brooklyn. Rajan says, they segregated our damn fights. They did. There is segregation. All right, let's see. I have a pile of other ones. Oh, I should tell you, you're literally looking at one. This is what my YouTube channel is named after. The box that's in front of you that I'm currently dumping gear into is called Cargo Buddy. And he's from a mod called Carry Your Stuff Bots. And basically, it gives you like 20 different boxes, crates, other things, and you can put jetpacks on them, or like, not jetpacks, but like fusion cords with like little fuel. They're like Codsworth. They have like the little flamer bottom, and they'll hover and they'll follow you around. The mod author says that the crates are like unlimited storage, but they're technically not. It's just most people would never find out how much they hold because the limit is so absurd. But I named my channel after it because I use it all the time, and I've pushed it to its limit, and I know the box can only hold about 10,000 pounds of stuff. But I mean, 10,000 pounds. I mean, it's absurd you could get that much into the box. Does the Heather mod let you get freaky, says Sir Puffington. Yeah, kind of, Sir Puffington. She's romanceable. I don't think there's any nudity scenes in the game. Like, you're not going to see anything graphic, but she will become a romance for you if you give her the chance. She'll absolutely romance you, or you can romance her. Rajan says, I have a mod for you that can get rid of that ugly assault rifle. Oh, actually, I like it. That's something we've been talking about on the previous playthroughs. In fact, we were talking about, so I think just yesterday on Reddit, there was a Reddit discussion in the Fallout subreddit, and they were talking about, the title of the discussion was something like, I think the assault rifle is actually not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. It's not that terrible. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it partly because I'm not really a gun guy. Like, I don't shoot guns very often. My girlfriend loves guns. She shoots them all the time. But I don't do a whole lot with guns, so I don't even know how to do guns very well. I don't even know what... Like, I interchangeably use the words magazine and clip because I have no idea which is which. I'm that bad at guns. I don't know what's going on. So I'm fine with the gun the way it is. And I even kind of like it in a weird sense because they now use this gun in the Fallout TV show. So, I mean, now I'm just using the gun from the show. It's kind of nice. But you should at least tell me the name of the mod so that anybody watching could get that mod if they hate the assault rifle. Throw it at me. Let me know what the name of it is. Sir Puffington says, I'm not going to lie, Kate is still the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Dude, Sir Puffington, you are not kidding. I have to tell you about this experience I had with Kate. It was crazy. It made me totally fall in love with her. So I got, not in this game, of course, in a different game I played through, I was way farther along, and I had Kate, and then I was in the process of getting, what's her name? The news reporter girl, whose name I'm not remembering, Piper. I was getting Piper, and so I was in Diamond City, but I had Kate with me at the time. And, there's a point where Piper goes into her office and she says, come see me in my office when you want to do an interview and maybe I'll be your companion. So I go into her office. So now it's me and Kate and Piper in her office. And when you swap out Kate for Piper, they have a threesome dialogue, which I didn't know about until I did it this one time. And it was so hot just because of just random luck. But what happened was, when I took Piper and was going to leave behind Kate. And when that happened, Kate was sitting on the sofa in Piper's office. And she just had her arm like up just on the couch. She was just lounging. She was leaning back with her arm up, totally relaxed. And as the swap happens, Kate goes, Piper, we should have a threesome with this guy, or whatever it was that she says. And Piper goes, not going to happen. And Kate just looked hot as hell, and she's lounging on the chair, just lounging on the sofa, like, let's get busy. And I was just like, I can't believe this dialogue's happening. It's fucking great. And then my girlfriend, later on, I had Kate, and I was running around with Kate. And my girlfriend was like, I don't like Kate. She looks really ratty. And it's true, like, her hair is all, like, matted and gross. She doesn't take good care of herself, right? But we started swapping outfits on Kate. And you need to know this, Sir Puffington. It's totally great. If you get the shroud outfit, the hat, the machine gun, the clothing, I guess the machine gun doesn't really matter, but you want the hat and the clothing. If you put Kate in the shroud clothing and hat, it cleans up her hair, and it just makes, and it's form-fitting. It just makes her look badass. She looks so hot. It's so great. I love Kate in that outfit. She's awesome. Rajan says, I'm going to your Twitch channel. Just wait 1 second. Sir Puffington says, I never lie, brother. Sir Puffington says, you take her to Vault 88. Does she do something special in Vault 88? I don't know what's going on with her and Vault 88. Rajan says, can you post links to Twitch? Well, it's twitch.tv. Twitch.tv is the base like website you would go to. And then once you're on twitch.tv in the search bar on the top, just type in Old Man Fallout, like all one word, Old Man Fallout. So twitch.tv would get you to the website. Old Man Fallout is the channel you search for. And then you'll find me streaming just like I am on YouTube. Rajan says, holy shit, it's Preston. Because Preston is in our chat, our honored guest. Preston Garvey is now in my chat saying Preston liked that. Oh, hold on. And Preston says, Rajin Salulu. Sir Puffington says, it's part of the end of her quest line. I won't spoil it, though. Oh, is that Vault 88 or Vault 95? Vault 92. I think you're thinking of the Vault 90 something, Sir Puffington. I think. Watch me be wrong. The guy with 6,000 hours in Fallout. Watch me be an idiot. I could be totally wrong. But I think it's Vault 90 something, and it's over by the Summerfield settlement or whatever that one's called. The S settlement, way on the southwestern side of the map. That vault is down there, and then when you get Kate, she does her whole drug user quest thing. I've done that a bunch. In fact, Sir Puffington, I do something mean to Kate, kind of, which is I sometimes don't do her quest because you've seen me in this game with it so hard. I need drugs all the time, and if you heal her up and then you keep doing drugs, she gets really mad at you, like really mad. She's like, how dare you? She'll confront you. She'll be like, how dare you do all these drugs in front of me? You know I'm a druggie and I'm trying to be straight and sober and you're screwing it up for me. So I have to be honest with you. I'm kind of mean because I don't take her on her quest sometimes, or I take her near the end of the game when it doesn't matter anymore. You know, when I can take her and it won't hurt my playthrough at all. Sir Puffington says, no, I think it is 88. Okay, I believe you. Rajan says, I fixed the water purification. And Preston Garvey says, you can count on the Minutemen to support your stream whenever you need us, General. I salute you. Thank you so much. Rajan says, hello people, it's me, but now I'm on Twitch. Excellent. Good to see you, Rajan. Rajan, type an exclamation point and then the words praise me, but all one word, exclamation point, praise me. And I think you should get praised. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you should. At least I set up the bot to try to do that. Let's see here. Sir Puffington says, oh no, does that happen after you sober her up at the vault? Yeah, if you sober her up at the vault, you can't do drugs after that point, if you have her with you at least. I mean, you can do drugs, and if you do 1 or 2, she might not even notice. The problem is, if you have to do a bunch of drugs and you keep doing them while she's around, it only takes 1 or 2 times for her to notice that you've done that. And once she notices, she starts yelling at you. The first time, she just says some offhand comment. There's no real dialogue tree. She just says like, don't do that or something. But if you keep doing it anyway, then she just stops you and you have to get into dialogue with her and she just yells at you. Well, she doesn't yell, but she's just like really hurt. She's just like, I can't believe you would do this to me. Rajan says, check Twitch. Rajan says, praise me. Stream Elements says, praise Rajan. Thank you for watching. Dude, try it again. I think it'll be different every time, but I could be wrong. But I think I put in like, I actually didn't put in that many. I think I put in like 8 different praises that it will do for people. It will call them Lord Rajan, Emperor Rajan, the Great Rajan. It'll do a couple other little things, but anyway. Um, Rajan is like, I got praised. And Sir Puffington says, I don't like making her sober. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's kind of, it's almost unfortunate because making her sober is the kindest and most wonderful thing you could do for her. And if you really like her as an NPC, it makes sense in the game that you would do it. Like, finish out that quest and do really cool stuff for her. But then you get this kind of debuff, basically, if you do it. It's like, then she's kind of a bummer. And it's unfortunate that the developers made her like that, but it's probably very true to character, though, right? Like, that makes sense that that's how it would be. I'll still make her sober, but I'm going to make her sober, like, at the end of the game, after I beat the Institute. Then she can be sober. Is that too cruel? I don't know. What is this? Sea Captain's hat. That's +2 endurance. We'll take it. All right. Oh, Rajan did it again. Now Stream Elements says, all should bow down for Rajan. Thanks for watching. Sir Puffington says, no, I just feel mean injecting her. Yeah, that's true, right? She screams when it happens. She's in severe pain when she goes through the final process to become drug-free. It's basically, I assume it's like having withdrawals all at once, right? Like they push you through the entire withdrawal process all in a matter of seconds. I think the pain's got to be pretty extreme. I don't blame you. Okay, so I think we went through everything here. Let's now go down and just grab all the loot that was down here. I can't believe I'm still streaming, you guys. It's 7, right? 7:05. This stream has been going for 3 hours. That's usually when I peter out. And my girlfriend's supposed to be home any minute. And the moment she gets home, the stream has to stop. I feel very fortunate right now that I get to keep going for a few minutes. I might be able to get everything done here and get all the way back to the settlement and close this quest out. That would be really cool. I would love that. If I can, if there's enough time, if I have enough minutes left, I'm gonna keep going till I run out of minutes. All right, we got a marker on our map for Jamaica Plain. That would be great. I'm kind of weirdly happy that this game killed me as I came in here. Because I was thinking, I was kind of lamenting to you guys, I had said, I was a little bummed out that, that my gun is kind of one-shotting everybody. And I was thinking, I probably need to switch this gun out. I love that gun so much. That gun is so cool. The one that I was using just 30 minutes ago, I love it. But it's just too good now. Marketplace reports. I'm not going to read all these things to you guys, but let's see, just see here. There might be something in here that's like a hint or a tip about something, so I'm just going to quickly scan it. There's inventory tracking. Sales are down 3%. They've incorporated protectrons into the area so that they can reduce shoplifting. Weekly sales are now up, but there are net losses of 2,012 shoplifting incidents. Fallon's is going to withdraw from the building because of the shoplifting. Weekly sales are now down 81% due to coverage of the incidents. There have been 7 deaths reported due to altercations with protectrons, including 5 shoplifters, 1 bystanders, and a Fallon's cashier. Oh my god. Maybe I should have read through these because that's actually funny as hell. Merchants meeting is canceled to avoid further media scrutiny. Those idiots. Okay. Rajan says I ain't going to read all that. There it is. Rajan says, for the people of Twitch, I can send a link to those who want to change this wretched beast called an assault rifle. Therefore, I bring a savior to us all, and I will kill the wretched beast. So, if you hate the assault rifle, I think Rajan has a solution for you. He has a mod that will alter the assault rifle. The Freedom Society minutes. Meeting is called to order with Winthrop presiding. They're going to amend the charter to emphasize their historic preservation. Merchant's proposal to do protectrons. Objections are raised. Motion to file suit against the new owners of the old corner bookstore due to violations of the historic charter. Meeting adjourned October. Winthrop presides. Report on the legal action. Report from Mayor's office on Faneuil Hall's merchants dispute. Mayor insists that Protectron's installation will proceed despite objections. Motion to allocate funds for Faneuil Hall roof repairs. Meeting adjourned. Okay, so the mayor is responsible for the Protectrons that killed 7 customers. Established by Peter Faneuil in 1742, Faneuil Hall has been the civic heart of Boston for 3 centuries. The meeting hall has hosted speakers and debates from the first patriots to modern presidents. Faneuil Marketplace is an oasis of commerce in the center of Boston's modern business district. Please take time to explore the building and visit our merchants. Those of you with an interest in fine art may appreciate the gilded grasshopper, which can be seen on the weather vane atop the cupola. For those following the Freedom Trail, the next site on the trail will be Revere House in North End. All right. I think we're probably just going to kill these Protectrons just to get their bullets. We did math on killing Protectrons in a previous playthrough. Not a previous playthrough, on a previous stream. I think like 2 streams back. I had 2 Protectrons, I think, and I shot them, and then I took all their loot, and we did a count. It took me 6 bullets to kill 2 Protectrons, and I got 9 bullets from killing them. So it was kind of worth it to kill the Protectron because you get a few extra bullets, but it's just barely. And I suppose if you don't do a good job, it could be a wash. You could kill the Protectrons and you don't come out ahead. Boo Protectron, says Rajan. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Oh, there's another. There's 2. Are these called lembics? Embics? Something like that? These flasks? I can't remember the proper name for them.
Well, hello there.
Okay. We did really well in here. We took out all the super mutants. This place is loaded with loot. It's absurd how much loot we're getting. I was sort of criticizing one of my mods. I don't remember. Somebody was asking me what mods I have. One of the mods I have installed is called Caves of the Commonwealth. And it gives you like 5 like caves on your map, but also gives you, I think, another 2 hidden cave systems that you can explore that are just basically extra areas you can tackle in the game. And then I have some other mods that give me islands. There's a modder who likes to create little islands that are just off the edge of the map, and you can swim out to them, and you get a little extra content you can play in Fallout 4. And I have 3 of those islands installed. I can tell you guys the name of one of them right now because it's on my map right now. Let's see. What is it called? Cliff Coast Island. So you could look that up. The guy who does Cliff Coast Island mod, he does a bunch of other island mods, which I have installed, but they are not on my map yet. Oh no, I'm dying just from carrying capacity. Okay. Let's heal up and let's get rid of some of my weight because it's killing me literally. This is a lot of robots. Where is my robot box though? Where is it? Am I being dumb? Is it like right in front of me and I don't see it? All right, Codsworth, you're going to take some. I really shouldn't use Codsworth because I've used him before, and then I forget that I gave him stuff, and then I just leave it in him forever. But, all right, we'll do a little bit. Anyway, I was saying that there's all these mods to get all these extra locations, and I was whining and complaining about the mods because I thought maybe they weren't very responsible, because one of the mod locations gave me like 12 or 13 or 14 fusion cores over the course of the full, like, I experienced like a whole dungeon that was part of this mod. Like, just, we went on and on and on. And we were just getting tons and tons of loot, and we were fighting tons and tons of monsters and bad guys. So by the time that the whole little quest was done, I just had so much, I had so many fusion cores. I was like, this is absurd. It feels like this is a little bit of cheat. It's way too much. And I was noting that in the official game, in the base game, the most fusion cores you can get in any one location is 10 at one of the military bases. And I was like, I don't think that a mod should give more than 10, because that's what the base game will give at the max. But I will note that right here and now, as we're doing things, although this isn't the location to get fusion cores, we are getting so much gear, and there is so much junk in this location. I mean, it's just, it's out of control how much stuff is down here. I can't even get it all because there's just, I'm sure I'm missing some. I'm sure I'm missing some. Oh, we haven't even gone down underground. Look at this. This is going to be ridiculous. All right, let's see what we got down here. Oh, there's nothing down here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. We'll take that gun, though. Okay. Great. Great, great. I think that we're going to leave, even if we haven't cleared the area, even if we haven't taken every damn thing that exists here, because I think I could crawl around here for another hour, just going through rooms and picking stuff up. There's so many little spots that you could go through, and all these little things you could pick up, and I think it's going to bore you guys if I just keep doing this forever. So let's go. Oh, but let's do one last thing. Let's end this all with a bang, right? Let's end this by taking out all of these protectrons. Just for shits and giggles, as they say. Thank you for all the money. I gotta tell you guys, if there is a mod you can get, I don't remember what it is. I want to say that it's like a sorting mod. There may be some others, but there is a trick in this game that I don't like, and mods that fix it are really nice. They're really kind mods, and the one I'm thinking of is this. If I go into my inventory right now, and I go into junk, it'll show all that money that I just picked up. Where is it? Pre-war money. There it is. 63 pre-war money. That pre-war money goes into your settlement in junk, and then literally it becomes beds. It's cloth. You can see it there on the right side of the interface. It says pre-war money counts as cloth. So when you put it into your your workbench or your workshop in your settlements, you make beds out of it basically, or other cloth things that you might need. Your money becomes beds. You're literally sleeping on money. And that's a funny little meme, and that's cute that the developers did that. But you will also notice, if you look on the right side, that not only is pre-war money cloth, it has a weight of 0 and a value of 8. Basically, pre-war money is really good money. And you should definitely be changing it in for caps. The problem is, pre-war money is junk. So it just sits in your junk list, and it goes into your workbench when you junk everything. And then it just gets used as cloth instead of being sold for really good money. And there are a handful of mods that will take pre-war money and move it into miscellaneous for you. so that it doesn't get removed as part of junk, and then you can sell it properly at like a merchant or whatever. It really bugs me that that the developers put money in as junk. That's just ugh. Anyway, let's do this. Well, I better save first in case this gets real stupid. Oh yeah, I might actually die. This may actually, in fact, be stupid.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh?
All right, let's see.
What's that noise?
Oh, there's more. There's another one coming.
What's all this then?
Is that it?
Woohoo! All right. That was probably dumb to do,
Think anything good?
but that was fun. And I can hear a bottle or something as I walk around here. What am I? There it is. Coffee cup. Oh, and a bottle. Coffee cup and bottle. Rajan says, I love meat bags. He says, meat bag, I love meat bags. I think I got all the meat bag stuff. I'll take a look though as I go. Let's see. Oh. What is this blue thing? It's garbage. I can't get it. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through the whole location. We took out the bad guys that we needed to take out, and let's go. But I need to dump gear, and I still can't find my box. So Heather, I don't want to trade like buy and sell.
Hey,
I want to trade
help
like
yourself.
you carry some of my gear, Heather. Take all this junk. I don't know what happened to my floating box, but Heather, you're now in charge of junk. Okay. There's a note. Okay. We're out of here. Rajan says, bye. I assume you mean bye because I'm leaving this place. But if you mean bye like you're out of chat, then thank you for watching. It's been great. Guys, I gotta say, I've been having a great time streaming today. This has been so fun. I've had like, what, 15 people commenting in the comments section? Just in the chat, just people just dropping in and saying all sorts of stuff on both YouTube and Twitch. Sometimes it gets really biased. Sometimes it's like all YouTube or all Twitch. But tonight it's just been everybody from everywhere. I'm having a great time, so thank you. And I think I probably only have a few minutes left before my girlfriend's home. In fact, I'm kind of wondering if she's already home and she's just being nice and not interrupting me. Shadow, if you're out there and you're watching me right now, you can come interrupt me.
Shall we seek cover, sir? I'm feeling rather...
Must have been nice before the war. You could walk down this street and you didn't have to worry about a mutie trying to bag you for dinner.
True. True. All right. Let's leave this area. Oh. I don't think I want to loot this area either because I'd really like to go. But what I will do is loot the bodies because I believe the bodies are going to disappear. All the junk there we'll worry about later. All the junk there we'll worry about later. But these two bodies disappear if you don't take care of them when you come out. Great. Sir Puffington says, W stream. It's a winning stream. Thank you so much, Sir Puffington. This has been extremely fun. We have been shooting the shit and having a great time. And despite the fact that I've been sitting around talking to you guys and not doing a whole lot in the game, like we paused the game a ton of times just so that we could talk and stuff, I still got so much done. Like, I have so much junk in my cargo buddy right now. He's just loaded with loot that we got. We got so much stuff. We did a lot. So what are we going to do now? I think what we're going to do now is I really want to go back to the settlement and report in that we did it. We cleared out the bad guys. I want to close out this quest. Oh, and I need a fusion core for my power armor, or I'm going to be in trouble. Okay. All right. My power armor is basically destroyed. Like, all the pieces are red except for my helmet. You can see it on the left side of the screen. The power armor is basically all pieces are wrecked or gone. Oh, and I'm still hurt. Let's heal again. Okay. Reload the gun. And then let's see what we're going to do here. What is my quest that I need to close out? Country Crossing. So now that I've done this, I can claim Country Crossing Settlement. That's so great. I actually really like Country Crossing. I've built Country Crossing up like a number of times. I like surround it with walls. I do all sorts of fun stuff. We get a little tower going in the middle. Let's report in. That's where I need to go. Painwheel Hall, bad TFL. I kind of want to fast travel there, but I can't yet. I don't think. Let's see if it will let me. Yeah, I can't. I have fast travel enabled in survival mode, but only for settlements that I own, which means I can't fast travel there. I could go to Green Top and then run straight down, but I don't think I'm going to because this is equally as close. So I think I'm just going to run across the bridge and report in. So let's see, is this right? Let's just go this way. Go North Church. That's going to be important if we do anything with the railroad. What is this? The boxing gym. That's a fun location, and it gives you tons of stuff for ammo, right? It gives you all the lead weights, which you need for 556. I think we're going to go in. Okay. Geek of Fury was joking from the TV show where it says, "Thou shalt get distracted by bullshit every time." And we have found my distraction. We are going in. I want all the weight. Sir Puffington says, I accidentally stole from a non-allied settlement. How do I get them to stop trying to kill me? Oh, it's easy, Sir Puffington. Run for your life. You have to get out of the cell that they're in. The cell is like a little block of the map. It's the equivalent of size of like a football field or 2 or 3 football fields. So it's not very big. If you just run a ways, run to the next settlement that you have, just get away, then what will happen is that cell will unload, and then the next time you go into that settlement, the cell will reload, but it kind of reloads from scratch. Until you take it over, it kind of reloads from scratch. It'll try to remember if you took items, so it may be that when it reloads, it doesn't have the item you stole. You can't steal the same item twice. But the settlers will go back to being whatever their normal disposition is. So you should definitely try that. Unload the cell is the answer to many problems if you're having trouble. Leave the cell, leave the area, and when you come back, things are better.
Sweet.
I can't believe I'm getting away with this. I can't believe I'm still playing. I'm having so much fun, but I'm now getting nervous that oh wait, my girlfriend did text. She says I'm still at school. Oh, that's actually okay, comma, baby, period. We were actually talking about you on stream, comma, saying that this probably is my last few minutes of being able to play Fallout 4, comma, so I was excited that I had enough time to keep playing, period. Just show up home whenever you're ready, comma, but we need to get dinner when you show up, period. Okay, great. Great. Okay, the one thing we have not done yet is pick up the weights. These weights are really important. 80-pound curl bar take.
Rubbish.
Let's take a look at this 80-pound curl bar. There. It counts as 20 units of lead, which will make me 100 bullets. I believe that will make me 100 bullets. Those won't count as very much lead, but they'll count as a little bit. That's another 100 bullets. That's another 100 bullets. That's 400 bullets I'm up to, plus little extras from these little side things. 160. I think that one, does that literally double? Do I now get 40 out of the 160? 40. This is great. That's 200 more bullets. Okay. I have not been able to get 5.56 ammo in the game world very easily. And one of the things I've been doing is I've set up manufacturing to make bullets for me because I couldn't buy them at the stores because I haven't gotten into Diamond City yet. So I can't talk to a churro yet. And I can't buy the 5.56 bullets that he sells. So my only option has been to make them myself. And that is really exciting. I can now make 600 5.56 bullets or something. Sir Puffington says, I'm hauling ass to Sanctuary. Yeah, do it. Run for your life. Hope that settlement unloads, and when you come back, it's loaded in correctly, so it doesn't fight you. I will note, I don't know what settlement is that is being hostile to you right now, but I will note that if you upset Abernathy Farm, I don't think Abernathy will unload by the time you get to Sanctuary. So you may need to go past Sanctuary, like up to the robotics disposal yard or some other place like farther away from Abernathy Farm. That will unload Abernathy. And then when you come back, it'll load in fresh. But I don't know, maybe Abernathy isn't the one that you were just stealing from. Oh, bless you, little box. Carrying all my heavy stuff. Thank you so much. Okay. Is there anything else I can get here? I skirted the outside edge like I was a rat, just going along the edges. Oh, and I didn't get these magazines, and I didn't get the buff out. And then, once I did the edges, I went into the center and got all the weights. I did go in this office. There's nothing else to this location. That's it. We did it. Let's get out of here. With my 600 5.56 bullets. Oh, I'm so happy. This is going to be great. It was green top? Oh. You'll be fine then. The distance between Sanctuary and green top is enough that green top will unload. That'll be fine. That'll be awesome. Is it weird that I'm a little giddy? Like, that I'm getting away with this? Like, I've been playing for longer than I'm supposed to, and I'm having more fun than is allowed. What am I doing? I need to look on the map. Okay, run forward to the road, cross the bridge, turn hard right. Run forward to the road. I know it's in there. I'm not going to go in yet. I would love to go in, but I'm not going to go in. Am I going past the road? What, I feel like I missed the road. What's going on? Oh, is that the road? Is that it? Am I there? That's it. Okay. Go across the bridge. Puffington says, just triggered the grand reopening of General Atomics Galleria at level 10. Oh, that's actually nice. there's somebody.
Best scrap in the Commonwealth right here.
Oh, sweetheart, you don't look healthy, but
See
okay.
what you have.
Here. Frags. Vim. You got a Vim. That's nice. I love it. I'm not going to take any of this, though. I'm not going to take any. We literally just finished a massive quest. We have so much junk in my box. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We're going to dump all the junk that we just got into Country Crossings Workshop once we get there. Okay. I need to go across the bridge that's here. The problem is that all of a sudden the ship quest is going to trigger if I go here. And I don't want it to. I wonder if I can sneak past it. So, Sir Puffington, are you a charisma build? It sounds like your character's charisma based, because you're getting through things that should be relatively difficult at your level. Kind of wondering if you're just like, are you just so good at charisma you're just talking your way through everything? Just curious. Those guys are part of the ship quest. I don't want to deal with them. Terrible luck, I should not get this. And I don't. Okay. Okay, I think we're behind the ship. Yeah, we're behind the ship. I think that should mean we're going to get away with avoiding the ship. All right, there's a fight. We'll try to participate, whatever this fight is. What's going on? Oh, or not. Or not. No, it is here. There is a fight here. Who's fighting? Oh, somebody just died. Trash Can Carla just died? No, she didn't die. She's just on her butt.
How much you got left in you?
I saw something.
No!
Carla, you okay?
Yeah.
I love that you said yes when I asked. That is so awesome. That is so great. Oh my god. Okay. All right, we can go in this red door. We can take care of the drug den. I'd rather not, though. We can go down there and we can get into Bunker Hill. I'd rather not, though. That's Trash Can Carla's blood. I don't think that there is a raider here. So, let's get back to Country Crossing. Oh, I just heard my girlfriend come home. That's perfect timing. We're going to close out this quest just as she arrives. Hey, babe, we were just talking about you. Oh, Sir Puffington says, hold on. You made a mug? My girlfriend made a mug in her pottery class. Can you guys see that? She made a mug in her pottery class. Oh my god, stuff is going crazy. Anyway, that's actually a really cool mug.
It's cool, right?
The lighting in here isn't very good, but it looks like it's blue with dark blue on the top.
Bluey purple color.
Blue purple? Okay.
I'm a little sad because I glazed it friggin' 7 weeks ago before they fired it, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what glaze I used.
Oh, you know how you did it?
I know it's like, well, I know there's like one on there, and it's definitely 2 glazes, and I can't remember what the second one is, so I can never recreate it now.
Oh. That's Lucy. Say hi to everybody, Lucy.
Lucy. Lily.
Sorry, Lily. Oh my god.
God, our cat's against me? What's going on, babe? Are you okay?
No, there's a Lucy in the game. Sorry. Well, let's talk to Sir Puffington for a moment.
Oh, hi, Sir Puffington. Sorry, I totally I commandeered your stream. I'm home and I'm like fighting. It's been a long ass day.
Yeah, you and I are gonna have to go eat in a moment. But let me close out the stream. Let's see here. Sir Puffington was saying, I was asking Sir Puffington if he is high charisma, and he says 5 strength, 4 perception, 3 endurance, 9 charisma. I was right. 5 intelligence, 4 agility, 1 luck. You dump statted luck just like I do. Luck is really good, but only really for consoles. I mean, I take that back. Luck is always good. Luck builds are potentially the best builds in the game. The problem is that they make the game really easy, really quickly, and they help you if you don't aim well. If you're not good at gunning and running, or running and gunning, then luck builds are awesome because it basically uses VATS constantly. And that's really useful when you're playing on like an Xbox or a PlayStation, because then, you know, if you have a terrible controller and you can't do everything you can't aim very well, luck builds are the best builds on the console. But you and I both dump statted it. 9 charisma. So you basically can get everything in the settlements. You can get all the stores running, you can get all the gear, you can get everything going, you can build all the workbenches and everything. Geek of Fury says, I usually prefer the Intelligence, Agility, Perception build. Intelligence, Agility, Perception build is the build that you're supposed to use. Well, I shouldn't say you're supposed to. People can do whatever they want. But it's the build for survival mode, right? Like if you have high intelligence in survival mode, you can build antibiotics, you get all the chems, you can do all the things that you need to do in order to survive in survival. Intelligence builds are the best builds for that stuff. In fact, back when I started survival, the first time I did survival, I totally failed. I died like instantly. I was like, this game's too hard. I hate it. I can't do it. Now it's kind of funny how easy it is to me. But back when I started, I couldn't survive in survival mode. It was too hard until somebody said to me, take intelligence 10 and make your first or second rank or perk that you pick be Nerd Rage, the 10th intelligence perk, because it turns on a protection mechanism when your hit points fall to 20% or less. It slows time, it gives you a bunch of buffs, it basically gives you a chance to survive if your character's about to die. It'll save your butt. And it's basically the game's built-in like warning signal for you are about to die, and you don't get it by default. You have to have a 10 intelligence, you have to take Nerd Rage, then you get all the warnings that you're about to die. I didn't know that, but once I took that perk, basically I owned survival mode. The moment I got that perk, I was able to survive through it. Yuri says, Sir Puffington said something first. Sir Puffington says, charisma is peak. You just sweet talk your way into anything you want. And Fury says, I don't care if people like me, as long as I'm so smart that they have to put up with me. Sir Puffington says, I got access to Vault 86 at level 9. Fury says, nice. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Geek. I don't know if you can hear me over here, but hello.
Geek, that's Shadow Dancer who is saying hello to you. She's hanging out with me right now. Geek knows Shadow Dancer. Okay, so there's Trash Can Carla. There's the hunter that was walking by. Huh? We saved Trash Can Carla's butt. I still have one surviving Minuteman with me here. That's so nice. What are we going to do? I need to close out the game now because Shadow is here. Shadow has arrived. We need to end the game. Let's end the stream. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to run to... I want to say Country Crossing, but it's not. It's County Crossing. Let's run to County, and then let's turn in the quest, get the credit, and we'll save it right there. Fury says, I also like playing Strength Con Charisma Hero Knight build in fantasy games. Fury says, hey, Shadow. Let's see. Strength Constitution Charisma Hero Knight build. That is kind of what I did here, but not quite. My build here, if I go in, so my build is now kind of screwed up because I'm now 30 levels deep, and so I've managed to put points into stuff, and so everything's changed around. But when I started, I had 1 star in charisma, one rank of charisma, 1 in intelligence, and 1 in luck. I dump statted all 3, and I maxed out strength because I wanted to get Pain Train down here at the bottom. I think Pain Train's hilarious. It's so funny. So I wanted to get Pain Train, but also when I'm streaming, I have a goal that I don't have in regular games, which is I know you guys get annoyed if a character moves slowly because they're overloaded. People don't like to watch someone spend 15 minutes walking from one location to another very slowly because they can't move fast. And so I try to max out strength. I took the box. I have multiple companions who can also be mules for me. I try to do everything possible to try to get as much carrying capacity as possible, so I'm almost never moving slowly. So I made a strength build, but then also perception and agility because because I was, I'm gonna be shooting a lot of guns and so on. But then the last thing I did was endurance a little bit, because if you don't have intelligence in survival mode, you absolutely need endurance. Otherwise, you die from every disease. If you dump stat, like, I think that would be the ultimate playthrough. If you got into survival mode and you dump stat intelligence and endurance, leave both of them at nothing. I mean, I think that might be the hardest playthrough. That's the hardest way to go through survival, I think. Because you're just so weak, you'll die to anything, and you'll have no way to fix any disease you get. You'll just be ruined. Anyway, okay, so let's close this stream out. The dude's asleep, we're gonna wake him up.
Those super mutants won't be bothering you again.
Sir Puffington says, just settlement build early. Absolutely, Sir Puffington, that's what I did.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend. By the way, feel free to use our workshop. I'm glad to count you as a friend.
No, go back to your bed, dude. Go to sleep. Sorry for waking you. We just got control of this settlement. This is a major W. Let's see. Yep, look at that. Okay, so good night, old man. Good night, chat, says Geek of Fury. Hey man, good night. Thank you for watching. It's been a great stream. This might have been my favorite stream. This has been so damn fun. Bye. Shadow says bye to everybody. Shadow's hollering bye. But anyway, thank you guys so much. And Sir Puffington gives a salute. Thank you so much. Now that we have the settlement, I think Geek of Fury is right. Sir Puffington is right. It's time to end the stream. I think we'll end it right here. And what we'll do is the next time that we start this stream, I don't know how long that's going to be, but whenever we next start it, we'll clean this place up. That's what we're going to do. And we'll dump all our gear into the workbench. And basically, we'll set this settlement up. It's going to be a slow next stream because I'm just going to chill. We'll just chill out and we'll just build. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys had a great time. I had the time of my life, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, everyone. Oh, Fury says, don't forget to fix your power armor too. Thank you. Yeah, I will. We'll do it.